Alright everybody, welcome to another video. So again, we are back in NoMansSky. This is the Voyagers update, and we are essentially this current Starship that I'm flying right now. So it's it was a massive success. Just being able to be my own custom literally, and then being able to just share that with the world, that I think is amazing. And this is like a huge win for Hero Games. So yeah, props to them for adding this feature. I think this is absolutely insane. It's a massive game changer. Because now we get my friends coming on Starship. That is really is really cool. Yeah. So right now, I need to essentially be able to find a planet where I can go and essentially mine some resources. So by resources, I mean salvageable scrap. Oh, lovely. So you see what you have to do is so if you scan a planet in space, you see that there's now an option of salvageable scrap. So salvageable scrap is basically that you can farm resources. For example, these resources like Corvette-class, hyperdrive boosters. So all these components, all these modules that you need to compose together for you to be able to build your Corvette Starship. Essentially, you can find all of those right when you're mining resources, or you can farm resources, right? Like you can get the salvageable scrap and then you can go and trade at either space station. So yeah, so let's go on ahead right now and land on that planet. So the main objective of this live stream is for us to go and see what kind of components can we actually mine or / farm on these different planets. And then once we get those resources, those items, back to this space station, and then we can find out like what another cool thing about this new game in NoMansSky is that you don't actually need to essentially, you don't need to dock your starship anymore on the actual ground. So all you can simply do is you can just leave your pilot seat, right? And then once you leave it, your starship will essentially just stabilize, and then you'll be able to go out. Right? So now I can just jump out of it. But this is a bit too intense, guys. I don't know why there's so much fog around. It's probably like my settings. Base complexity, water quality, planet quality. Maybe let's try and put that to a high, and then that to a high, and then GTA all, let's put that to an enhanced, and then I hope I'm not gonna really compromise on performance. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's because there's an ongoing planet. Yeah.
Storm clearing.
Okay, the storm is about to clear, but for now, let me go wait it out with my starship. Yeah, that was pretty intense. So we happen to be on one of those planets where it's like, yeah, you can see it's clearing out now. Okay. So it was definitely the storm that was just making things, visibility like very difficult and very, So what we are looking for is that right there. So you can see there, salvageable container. Let me see if there's one nearby. I don't see any salvageable containers nearby. So what I'm gonna do is I need to fly my starship all the way and go to that place. Alright, so let's follow the marker that I have and then we can go salvage that. Yeah, I would really need to leave this planet because it's a bit intense. Alright, so right here I'm going to leave my pilot seat again. Alright, so the more that I have to constantly walk all the way from my pilot seat, come past here where I'm bumping into things, just to exit my starship, I think this gives me an idea, an improvement idea of what I need to improve on my next starship. So I think from the pilot set, we need to just have like an entrance or an exit right about next to me right here. So it's easier, and I don't have to like walk all the way to the back of the ship for me to exit. Alright, so let's dive down. Jeez, we just came out of the storm and now we are heading back to another storm. The way that... Right, I'm still driving. Alright. So essentially we have to take out our terrain manipulator and just dig around us. Right, and then expose the salvageable container. So as you can see, this is the salvageable container. So we have to expose this and then switch your Mavic 2 to either your laser or whatever else you need. I'm going to use laser. So what you need to do is remove all these protective casings. Expose actual salvageable container. Now, all you simply do is just mine the room, like in another room. And as you can see, I just got new resources right here at the bottom. So the cargo link, I got this heavy linkage Corvette structure on the port. Yeah. So just look on my top right, you see the resources that I got. So that was cool. So the next objective is to look for another one somewhere nearby. It's a teleport terminal. interesting. I don't see any containers near me now. Okay, so all it simply means is I have to get back to my ship. My ship is all the way up there. So again, this is one of the new things, new features they added. You can essentially just walk back into your starship without flying into it by using this teleporter. So yeah, I'm here. Alright. Okay, so now, after getting that salvageable container, I'm just gonna fly my starship somewhere, not too far from here, so then I can be able to scan again and then see if there is actually any new salvageable containers nearby that I can be able to go and farm for resources. Alright, so let's hop on and do that again. This is the cool feature that I did explore in my last live stream, but in case you were not joining me in my last live stream, Hello Games, they added this cool feature where you can essentially not land your ship on the planet that you're on, but if you want to get to the planet, all you simply do is you go to your menu, pilot menu. You can either leave your ship in autopilot where it just continues on the trajectory that you're on, or you can actually leave your pilot set, right? So if you leave it, you're able to actually traverse, walk around your entire starship while it's still in the air, right? So which is one of the most groundbreaking features that they added, because before you really could not do this, and it was a bit of a bummer because it's like you want to explore, you are in space, you want to just go around your starship, see how things look. And also this is the new game physics, so as you're falling, you didn't have this. So before, the animation was just like you waving your hands up in space, like drowning in water. But now they have new physics that if you are falling down, it's almost like you're coming down a parachute. Like I think you saw the physics there. And that was like the new physics. That was really cool as well. All right, so we are looking for salvageable containers. Jeez, it's actually pretty scarce on this planet. Alright, so all I'm seeing is armored clan, I'm seeing teleport terminal. Interesting, there's literally there's nothing here. Okay. Alright, so let me hop back onto my starship. Again, my starship is all the way there in the air. But for me to get back in there, I don't need to fly there anymore. Okay, teleport terminal that can literally just beam me into my starship, just like that. Right, let's close the door and then head back. Alright, so that was a bit disappointing. I really felt like I was going to find some salvageable scrap nearby. But yeah, there was nothing there. So let's find another different spot. Okay. This time around, I'm not going to exit my starship. I'm going to scan while I'm inside my starship. And let's hope that I will be able to see anything near me. Okay. Oh yes, I see it. So you can see right down there the salvageable container. Nice, excellent. No, come on. I don't really want to interact with my radio. But yeah, guys. So you see, this is one of the pretty cool things that we have in NoMansSky now. I did not even have to leave my starship. I could literally just scan from my starship, and I was actually able to identify that, okay, cool, there's a salvageable container right down there. So that saves me a ton of time, because if I'm just scanning and I don't see any containers near me, all I can simply do is just go back into my pilot set. Okay, there we go, that's the new physics. Right. So as you're falling, you've got a new falling posture. There we go. It is actually quite a bit far there. Quite a bit far to go there. but we can simply swim. So again, this is why I love this game. It's like interactivity in this game is just out of this world. Like literally, you can interact with space, like outer space in the galaxy. You can interact there on that level. You can interact on a planetary level where you literally can just go into the water and then you start swimming. Like look at the water physics, right? The animation, like this game is just out of this world. I love this game because literally it truly embraces the concept of open world. Like what NoMansSky is basically like a full open world game. Like I've not experienced any other game that pushes open world concept to the extent that Hello Games have done with NoMansSky, where literally you can swim in the water. You can, like, check this out. You think that when you're on a planet, right, this is basically like, you know, the last level you can interact with, but check this out. You can actually dig, guys, and go literally underground, and in most cases when you dig and you go underground enough, let's see if we can experience that in this game. But usually, look at that. I am literally underground, right? But then I'm encountering water, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you think about it, I'm on a planet where there's water all around me, right? So if I'm digging and I'm going down, right, I'm expecting to find water, right? But look at this, I'm on the other side. Now I can just continue to go back up. On other planets, when you actually do dig underground, you actually find caves, right? But anyways, that's not my main objective. My main objective right now is to go and get that salvageable container. So once we get the salvageable container, we then need to go trade that in. And so what we basically do is clear out the ground, and then I'm gonna swap my tool with the laser. I'm gonna remove the protective casing again, and then this is the actual container. So now that it's exposed, I can just pump that. Excellent. Now look at my top right. So I've got the speedbird. I've got a sentinel bungler in there. Okay, interesting. Okay, excellent. So yeah, I found all of that, but my teleporter is like quite fast, so I'm not going to do that. So instead, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to summon my Starship. So I'm just going to summon it right here. Excellent. Alright, apologies. I just realized that my audio was very clouded with the game audio, so the game was very loud, way too loud, so I had to like take a few minutes now, a few seconds to lower it. Alright, so I think we have gotten enough salvageable scrap, so what we need to do now is to go back into space. So yeah, so that's basically the main objective. So we found salvageable scrap. Now what we need to do is to go and use that salvageable scrap we found to essentially trade it in, get advanced modules, and then we can either upgrade this current Starship or we can build a new one. But in this video I want to build a new custom Starship, so I'm going to go ahead and go build a new one. So the only place where we can do that is in a space station, so that's why I'm headed to the space station. Awesome, so we'll be there in 25, 24, 23 seconds. Again, if you're joining me for the very first time and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you can show some support and help my channel grow. please subscribe. It's completely free. Just push the button, leave a thumbs up on this video, and help me grow a small creator. I appreciate it. Right, so now, oh shit, what's happening? Oh, okay. That actually reminded me that I need gold, guys. So before we go to the space station, let's just shoot some of these asteroids to farm some gold. Because we are going to need gold for some of the elements that we need to be able to craft, right, as we are building our starship. So it's not going to be a lot, but I just need to farm just a little bit of gold. All right, there we go. Okay, so just gonna shoot down some asteroids, and then just get a few resources from them. Okay. All right, 18 gold. So let's just get some resources. More gold, more tritium, silver. I think one last asteroid will be good. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Now I'm gonna head back to the space station, which is that giant object over there. So now let's head back to that, and then we can start building our new starship. All right. Okay. So yeah, just a reminder again, the starship that I'm currently in right now at the moment, I built this myself. So this is my Corvette starship. I built this from scratch. If you want to watch and follow along with that tutorial where I built this, go and watch that in my on my YouTube channel. So it's the very last video that I did. But right now, I'm not really too happy with the environment where I'm in at the moment. So I'm gonna teleport myself to a different planet, or different solar system rather. Right. So I think here where I've got my older base, I think I wanna warp to that. What is the, let's see, what is the name of the, so stellar class G7. I think I'm gonna warp there, but it's gonna warp me straight to my base. Then I'm gonna need to go into space. So what I can just do is let me just warp to a different space station. The one with my settlement. Okay, I'll warp to the one with my settlement. So this is stellar class G2. What about this? This is stellar G3, E5. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just warp to my stellar class with the okay, I'm just gonna warp to this one. All right, let's go there. While that's going on, I'm just gonna try and adjust my settings a bit because I feel like I'm starting to lose frames a lot. Yeah, I am losing frames quite a bit. But yeah, okay, so I quite actually like this space station that I'm in right now. It looks very advanced, very techy. So let me just lower some of these settings a bit. I don't know what's going on right now. My settings are really like quite low. Base complexity, maybe let's lower that, and planet quality. All right. yeah, I had to wipe my PC because I was getting like some issues. But now I'm starting to struggle a lot. So yeah, just hold on for a few seconds, guys. Just wait as I am trying to enhance my graphic settings. Yeah, I need to get myself a better spec PC. So let's reset these to default. Okay, that's all under enhanced, and then we just improve texture quality, and then motion blur, we're gonna remove this, set it to 0. So yeah, just bear with me for a few minutes as I'm adjusting this, because yeah, it's unbearable to try and play on a very low FPS PC. Yeah, it still doesn't feel smooth enough, but okay. Alright guys, so what we need to do first is then to be able to purchase modules, right? So right now, the entire thing that I was doing right now was I was essentially out there farming modules, but now what we need to do is we need to trade those in. So let's see. All right. So I've got 3 types of cockpits that I can get. So let me try and make an offer for this. Do I have anything to actually offer with? Yes, let's see. Okay. So now again, this then, okay, let's see, modules to exchange. Does that increase my chances? Nope. What else do I have? 33%. So yeah, so this is exactly what happens, right? So you'll be trying to essentially, you know, see what new modules you have and what chances they gave you, like they give you when it comes to actually trying to okay, heavy booster, Corvette main engine. No, I want that. But can I? Okay, that gives me a 30% chance. Oh, 0% chance with that dome. 10% chance with that. Geez, I don't have like any high value modules to actually trade in to give me that. Come on. Okay, so I've got a 29% chance of actually getting this bulk. So this module that I want, so it's a Titan class. So let's go on ahead and try to make the offer. Trade offer declined. Let's add both of these. So I've got a 62% chance now. Geez, I really wanted to use this, but yeah. Okay, let's make an offer. Wait a minute. Come on. All right, that got declined. Oh, yes. So my trade offer got accepted when I actually removed modules. So yeah, I guess at the end of the day that worked out for me. Let me see, what else do I need? Landing thrusters. These look really good. So let's see what else looks cool here. So this is Corvette flight stabilizer, rock hopper propeller module, a wing module. Okay, cool. So this actually would look really good on a Starship, right? But that's fine. You know, let's continue looking around. Let's continue looking around. What's this? Class reactor. Okay. High energy shield. That looks good. Defense field. What else would make my Starship look really good here? Let's see. Okay, I think I'm at the very end. Torpedo launches. This would be pretty cool, but I don't have enough resources to, yeah, to swap that out. Let's try that the other wing, guys. Wait, what's this? Oh, a defense cannon. Oh, that looks really sick. That looks really sick. Can I make an offer for this? No. Come on. Right. Let me try and make an offer for that. They have some really good looking modules here. But I'm gonna try and make an offer for this cyclone defense. So let's see. 18% chance. So very unlikely that we'll get it. 27% chance. Let's try like that. Whoa, that worked. That actually worked, guys. That actually worked. All right, and then this is a landing bay. Wait, this is a landing bay. This is also a landing bay. How does this one work actually? So I don't know how this one works, but this looks like it's a cube. I mean, how? I mean, this is kind of like straightforward, right? I mean, you're just gonna walk up the ramp. But how does this work? Does it get lifted, like lowered? Okay, let's see if we can get this. I want to see how this module would actually work. 10% chance. Structural support. Okay, let's see. Maybe I could try a cargo link. Yeah. 24% chance. Actually, let's try like this. Oh, that was declined. Right, let's see. I've got I don't have much more to offer. Okay, 40% chance. Declined. All right. Actually, let's try these, and then we can swap out this with that. 16% chance. No, that doesn't work. Right. So this actually increased the chances. So what's really lowering the chances? So it was that. Okay, let's try with just this. Oh, that worked. We just too low. Okay, all right. Okay. So I'm kind of happy with what I have. Now I just need to buy additional modules, which I can actually buy with my units. So just the basic modules. We are going to need to buy landing gear. Maybe 2 of them, or depending on the starship that I want to build, right? I think 2, no, 3 should be enough. Then I will need some photon cannons. Oh geez, this is quite expensive. Look at my units are running down here, guys. This is quite expensive. I'm gonna need some paradrive boosters. I will need this as well. Some cowlings, that's fine. We need that. Some how ducts. I think I'll come and buy that if I need it. Then I might need wings, winglet. Are these the wings? No, this one S4. Yeah. Okay, we'll buy the wings. And then we're not gonna use that because we already have a much more advanced module to use. Geez, my units, they just like got halved. All right, so now let's start creating our new starship, right? All right, so I'm gonna start creating a new starship. I've got a bit of a lag. Okay, I'm gonna leave the workshop for a bit because I've got no idea why I'm starting to get like really poor performance, guys. All right. So yeah, bear with me. I'm going to quit to mode select, and then we're gonna come back because I've got no idea why all of a sudden I started getting really poor Oh, maximum FPS is at 60. Why did it get to 60? And my VSync was on. Okay, let's see. Don't crash out on me. Ho. All right. So my game just crashed. So yeah, I'll be right back. Just wait with me, guys, as I am booting up my game again. So yeah, this gives you a few. Okay, the game has native support for Steam inputs next. I don't really need Steam inputs. Okay. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Just give me a few minutes while I'm rebooting the game, and then yeah, we'll be back again. So in the meantime, this gives you a few minutes to hit that subscribe button, show some support, and leave a thumbs up on this video. So yeah, we are back in now. Let's hope the performance is going to be much better this time around. All right, so we already have the modules that we wanted. So right now we're just going to go straight into building the Starship, right? Okay, yeah, I'm getting better frames. So we're getting around 80 frames, 90 frames. So that's stellar. That's stellar. All right, lovely. All right, now okay, I'm getting excited. I've got a big smile on my face right now. I don't know what was happening. I was getting like 30 frames. Hello games. I don't know what was going on here. I was getting like 30 frames, 20 frames. But all right. I see we have 8 people online. Yeah, thank you for joining. So we are gonna be building a new ship right now. So we're just gonna create a new Corvette ship. Yeah, so yeah, thank you. That's a huge turnout. 8 people, concurrent views. Again, if you're joining me for the first time and you've subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And also leave a thumbs up on this video, and thank you for the support. So yeah, all right, let's get into it. So the very first thing that I need to do, wait. A passenger and pilot access way for a Corvette Starship, right? Assemble Corvette dedicated. Okay, so do I start by putting this on the ground? No, you don't do that, right? Assemble this, right? So this is my first time actually getting this module. So right now let's start by building. So I think I want to build a ship that's gonna be okay. Let's just put this right like that. Yeah, it's fine. Let's start like that, right? Let's start like that. Wait, I bought this module, so why can I not use this module? Okay, I'll get to that point once I'm there. Right now we're gonna chuck on okay, all right, so we're just gonna put these two right next to each other, and then I need to essentially move my I need to move this to like there at the very end, and then duplicate that, put that right there, because I'm thinking of a bit of a a unique design, right? That's kind of like what I'm trying to go for here, guys. So something that has never been built before in NoMansSky. So let's see what yeah, cool. And then let's extend that like that. Okay, I want to try and see, right? How many more? Okay, I can build 4 more of these, right? But okay, let's see. I'll put this over there on top. I will most likely need to put 1 additional. Let me see. Is it gonna go with what I want? Yes, it will. It's fine. Right, so this will be the back of the ship. Yeah, again, guys, we're not going with any tutorial, so this is all going to be from my head. So it's gonna take a little bit of a while just to try and make things work. Okay, there we go. Starting to come together. So we've got that. So that's how, because you enter from there. I'm thinking, let's see. Okay, I've got twin echo jets now. That's so cool, right? I mean, I'll have that at the very top here, I believe. This is gonna look really nice. Okay, so I could only build one of those. If I want more, I have to go buy more of those. But I don't really want to do that. I already have these, so I was planning already on putting that. See, that gives it a really nice look from the back, right? Really starting to look a bit sexier. Yeah. Also, if you're watching, please feel free to just leave some tips. I'm thinking, should I use these small ones or should I use these ones here, these thrusters, right? Like right over here. But okay, we'll get there. We'll get there, right? Managed to keep myself. Okay, this was one of the coolest stuff that I got from the modules. If you come here, we have wings. We also have speed dome section. I don't really need that, but this cowling, basically now this is what's gonna close out this space. So I'm trying to rotate this. Okay, to the other direction. Yeah, like that. So this is what I'm gonna use to then close it up like that. Yeah, so it's gonna close that part, and then to give it a nice continuous feel. Already you can see that it gives it a nice continuous look where it doesn't feel like it's just suddenly disjointed. And then this Starship though, right? Okay. Oh, I've got this. How many of these do I have? I only have one blade. I only have one blade. This was really gonna look amazing, guys, because okay, otherwise I'll just come on. I've got one of each module. That sucks, right? Because okay, that's fine. That sucks though. It's fine. I'll remove that. Maybe let's store design for later. And then we need to buy some modules. Let me see if I can buy one more of the front winglets. So I think should be under basic modules. No, this is this tiny one. I don't want the tiny one. I want the longer one. That's not fun. Okay, it's fine. I'll buy that as well. I want that. I need that. We also need some ducting outlets. Okay, cool. Now let's resume the design. Right. Okay. Now this would be the time where I would need to essentially, okay, so for now the front end I need to put some, let's see, so that would look quite cool actually, having these on there, since I'm not able to have the front wings. So I'm just going to make it in such a way that you can be able to see the outside from the inside. And then these would be on the sides for some aerodynamics. Okay. All right, that's already looking quite good. Next thing right there, I want to chuck on my cockpit, but I bought a cockpit, right? This cockpit, I got this. So how am I not able to? Okay. Let me check on my module. I know that I got a cockpit. So I've got the basic cockpit, but where's the other cockpit? Unless if I'm going crazy, guys, but a few minutes ago, we did get ourselves the come on. Come on, where is it? It's not here though, because I've got the other modules. The cannon is there. And in my cache, I've got nothing here. No? All right. I'll have to go and try again to get this cockpit. Because I really want a fancy cockpit. So I'm gonna actually trade in the cannon that I was so happy about. 4% chance, so no, that's not increasing my chances. No, that got declined. Let's try that winglet. That's actually pretty cool, but no, that got declined as well. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, that's very unlikely. Come on, 19%. No. 15%. Okay, that got declined. 32%. Come on. All right, remove that. 8%. Nah. So it seems like I won't be able to get this cockpit that I want. I did get it before, but I don't know where it went. All right. Let's try for it. This one I think I already have this. That's like the basic one. Let's try for this instead. Let's see. 3% chance. And if I 23%, no. 27%, no. Alright, that's a little bit frustrating now, but it's fine. You know what? We just build using the this is my older Starship. Right, this is the older one. Okay, let's leave that workshop and then wait. Come on. Okay. Did they put back all my... Yeah, that was a bit disappointing. Because I was so excited because I got a new cockpit, but now it's like all gone. So that means at this point in time, I just have to build a new Starship and make it very basic, because I only have to use basic components. So that was a bit disappointing. So now let's just change the design and then go with a different design at this point in time. So that's fine. I'm just gonna go with a slightly... I really wanted to go with that design though, but it won't work out without the front wings. It won't work out without the yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm really pushing the limits here, but I want to really make like a giant Starship, so this is the only way I can. So right, I really like the fact that once you put it down, you already start to see some, you know, some smoke and how it's actually gonna look once you're done with it. So this would be like slightly on the front end of it. No, why is it moved? Why is it not in the middle? Yeah, there we go. And then let's chuck on this. I think we need that at the very top, or should we put it at the bottom? I think bottom will be fine. Bottom will be much better. Excellent. and then let's start checking on a few more of these. So I can put in the, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. This wants to be on the front side. That is strange. Why does it only want to be attached onto this side? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, like that, right? I should be able to put it where I want it to be. So yeah, there we go. Right there. Excellent. Finally. Okay, now it's responding to my calls. There we go. So we've got these two cool thrusters, and then right over there we're just going to be able to chuck on the twin echo jets. No, that would look too clustered. Okay. Right, and then let's first put some wings so that we can actually start to see the ship. Wait, that's a cargo link. By the way, I'm curious, how does the cargo link actually work, by the way? Right, so heavy-duty structural support for Corvette-class Starship designed for connecting larger modules. Interesting. I'll have to come back and figure out really how this is supposed to work, the cargo link. So, okay, it's fine. Just keep it like that. Okay. Right, then okay. Okay. I need to buy more of these. Come on, that sucks. All right. All right. Actually, yeah, I can change the way that I'm using these components to slightly bit different. Okay, like that. Okay. Let's see the vision here. Okay, so you can see that I'm closing it up like that to create that much more fluid, consistent look. So you can see the bottom side is closed up, so there's no components that are like super exposed at the top or anything. So yeah, that just like sits quite nicely. And then I could do something similar, not right there. So here I can just be able to get some of the components. So wait, where's the, yes, there we go. So I can chuck that over there for now to close it up. And then I'm a big fan of like bringing the indoors out, like the outdoors indoors. So we're gonna put some glass over there, and then at the very bottom we're gonna use a different type of glass to expose the inside of the Starship from a lower angle, right? So yeah, that looks like a whole ship, like a whole Starship. The wings are a little bit hidden in a sense, so I'm thinking of a different way that I need to expose the wings. So maybe let's remove that and that, elevate that wing somewhere up. But something's a bit off right here though. So if I remove that, can I? Yes, there we go. There we go. That's kind of what I was going for, right? So move that backward. Because I think I did push this Starship to be too big in size. So this is a very ambitious build, but that's kind of like what I was trying to achieve now, where I can elevate the wings now to be slightly up so you can actually see the wings. Because yeah, one beautiful thing about a Starship is when you can actually see the wings. So there we go. All right. And then if I want thrusters, which I do, I can then be able to bring thrusters underneath right here, right? So then you can have the thrusters, then you have your thrusters at the very bottom like that, right? So now as you can see, the wings are much more exposed, the thrusters are much more there at the bottom. So yeah, awesome. And then no, continue modifying. Then we can bring in the reactor at the very top. That just adds a much more sinister look at the very top. You can see that, like, it's literally just a reactor, not, you know, yeah. Awesome, excellent. All right. Then this is a little bit of a tricky piece to work with, but it's not really meant for this place. I need pieces to then be able to close out the front part of this ship, right? I don't know if this would be the perfect piece to use for that. If I should try something a little bit different. I don't have much components to work with, so I'm very limited, but I need to try and make this build complete with what I have. So on the front side, I could, yeah, this is too small for me to also use that here. I can actually use thought I put it here on the front side. Interesting. I can wait, if I chuck it here, it would look like that. That kind of completes it in a sense. It doesn't look the most sexiest, but interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove it though. I don't like where that vent is. I think it might look better on the back side of the ship like that, you know? Yeah, something like that. So that might actually look much better, but not on the front of the ship, right? Because that just kind of messes it up a bit. So the next thing we need to do is add some cannons for the defense of the ship. And I've got the most, like, the coolest cannon ever. So actually, yes, look at that. So okay, so I will leave this vent, that air duct, where it is, because it just kind of gels with the cannon, right? The front cannon. So this is like a blaster. If something is in front of my ship, then we can just blast it up, like blast it across there. So that's cool, right? Yeah. Yes, that worked out pretty nicely. And then we need some cannon arrays. You know, we need like ample defense systems for the actual Starship. So that's secondary. You know, this like, yeah, almost like straight out of the Matrix world. Then the next thing right here will be to let's figure out where to put this, because I bought that component. I got that component, but I have no idea like where it's actually supposed to fit within the entire. Wait, is this just like a mini passenger or pilot access way? Oh, so it's similar to like, okay, I get it. So it's similar to like these big containers, but it's just tiny. Like it's just like a half one. So you see this container, but it's just like half of this to just give you. So that's the piece I was actually kind of looking for to close out this space. But that's fine, right? That's completely fine. I like it the way it is. But yeah, so this is currently what we have so far, guys. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think of the build so far. I'm starting to kind of run out of ideas of what to do next, just purely because I'm limited with the modules that I have. So what I need to do is to get this Starship to launch, and then yeah, let's see. Once we can get that Starship to launch, we can go out into space, find a different planet where we can land it, then we can source for new modules, right? At the moment I've got these glass panels exposing the inside. I need to see what else do we have right about here. You see, with my first Starship that I built, came to my attention that I need to add sort of like one of these landing bays somewhere where it's a bit more easily accessible, because if I have just one here at the back, right, I have to walk all the way to the back for me to be able to just get out of the Starship, which is a little bit annoying, right? So I was thinking I could find a different place where to put that. Maybe if I really can flash one of it somewhere. I can't flash it anywhere else. Where is this? Where did it get placed? Okay, so can you enter? You won't really be able to enter from there, so it's not really the best place, because now that means that I have to remove my thruster here, and then okay, let's see if I remove this, right? I mean you'll be able to enter through into the Starship. No, you won't really be able to enter as much, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's chuck that back. So that's the back side of the Starship. It's looking really sexy. So the back side looks quite sinister. Like, look at this thing. It looks really good. Maybe what I can do is just chuck on one of each on each side. I could move the wings to the front end, to the front bit of it, but I mean, what's the look there that I'll be going for? Let's see now what's next. And what's this? Heavy scaffolding, structural piece for Corvette Starship. So what does that do? Okay, that just adds. If I add it to the top where it's not too hidden. Move the cannon to the front, this to the back a bit. No. Or is it fine here in the middle section? So it just adds like structural support, right? You know, just adds a bit more items to, like, you know, look at. And then I could add another cannon piece. Oh, this can only be facing frontward. Okay. Continue modifying. Yeah, I think I'm purely out of modules that I can actually use to customize my Starship. Do I have any antennas? No, I've got nothing. All right. Awesome. So that's currently what we have, guys. So yes, let's finalize this current design. Awesome. So that starship came out being the hammer of Miyoshi. So that's the name they gave it. Insane. So the hammer of Miyoshi. But yeah, that's the starship. So let's go on ahead and actually wait. I did finalize it. So I want to compare. All right. So swap with current starship. No. Add to collection. Yes. Add it to my collection. Yo, it looks massive. It looks massive, guys. Whoa, look at that. It looks massive. And what's with all the smoke? This thing is just sitting there aura farming. Ooh, look at the cannon there. Look at that cannon. Ah, all right. The hammer of Miyoshi. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited to take this thing out for a spin. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, all right. You know, Hello Games, they stumbled across like one of the coolest features that they can ever add onto their game, which is allowing, you know, users to be able to build their own starships. Because I mean, look at this thing, guys. Like now I can have, wait, what's happening right here? I'm not able to go through. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. I see what's happening. See, let me go out. So it turns out that that piece actually is a structural flaw where I placed it, so it's preventing me from accessing the cockpit. So let me actually go and modify it. Wait, but my previous starship is gone now. Okay, it's fine. Anyways, it's this piece right over here, right? So let's remove that piece. I don't know where else I can chuck it. Maybe you don't have to just chuck things around. You know, if it's not useful, don't use it. I guess that's the lesson. Okay, actually you can put it down here then, you know, have more air ducts, air vents. The only thing I'm not too happy about is that I've got only a single corridor, right, for you know, for my crew, right? Yeah. But anyways, let's apply the edits. Cool. And then yeah, I mean, guys, this is amazing. It's just aura farming. I cannot wait to test fly this. So let's go take this starship. Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna customize the inside. But before that, let's just take this thing for a quick spin. I want to see what it looks like as it's flying. I'm getting too excited. Like, oh, I'm getting too excited. All right. Woo! Look at it. Woo! Look at that. Oh, look at the thrusters. Look at the thrusters. Guys, this thing looks kind of like a Bugatti Chiron or something. It's giving that vibe for me. I don't know, like if it's just me or what, but oh, look at that starship. All right, I think I need much more pronounced wings in a sense, but we just built this, guys. No tutorial, nothing, no design manifest. This was just like all from the top of my head. Now let's explore this. One thing I really like about this, you know, is the autopilot. So we can just autopilot the ship, leave it floating. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna leave my set. Woo! Amazing. All right, you might be wondering why I was putting those glasses on the side panels of my ship. This is the reason why, right? So, you know, one of the cool things about this, you know, the question is, if you're building a starship and you're not exposing, you know, your starship to, you know, for you to be able to see the outside while you're inside, then you're just taking away from the experience, because this is a star game, right? You're playing in the galaxy, you're playing in space. It's a space game. So you need to be able to see the space when you're from your starship. So that's why I really love adding these large windows, so I can be able to see when I'm in outer space, right? And see exactly what's going on outside. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. So yeah, if you guys also love this, please go ahead, smash the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up on this video. But yeah, let's actually go outside and explore the ship from the outside. If if anyone has played Cyberpunk 2077, you'd see that this orange line here looks very similar to like the overall design within Cyberpunk. They're always having the orange line that shows you like whenever the trauma team comes to pick you up, in this, yeah, it's so high, like high tech. Oh, look at this, guys. Can you see the underside with the flames there? Okay, let's try and float underneath the ship. Look at that. This thing is just aura farming. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like, oh, this actually turned out quite nicely. I was a bit bummed up because I couldn't really, but yeah, look at this starship. Look at this starship. Look at this thing. We just built this, guys. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Although I got cheated on by the game because I had a much better cockpit, but then for some reason it did not save after I traded and I got that cockpit. So I need to essentially be able to, yeah, land my ship somewhere. But yeah, let's get back inside. Let's get back inside. Oh, this is looking so good. This is looking really good. Okay, I need to get back inside. Is my design flawed or something? What happened here? Am I not able to get back inside? Whoa, wait. I think it's air duct. It's air duct that I put here at the back here is preventing me from getting inside. Oh my goodness. Okay, the lessons. Okay, so if I really have to negotiate, I have to get inside from here, but straight up, because this duct here, this entire vent, like this entire operating hatch is not fully opened, so that air duct is preventing me from being able to get inside. But it's not a problem that I'm experiencing on land, but I have to fix it because it's going to be a hindrance. Anyways, so the next thing that we have to do right now is to be able to go and find a planet, right? So, ooh, this flies really well. Like, it flies really well. I love it. I love it. Anyways, so I have to find, yeah, so that's a planet, a gamma intensive planet. I don't really want to go to a gamma intensive planet, but as you can see, guys, so if you hover over, if you point or focus on the planet, it will show that menu that tells you, of course, what to expect on the planet. So part of that is salvageable scrap as the first option. That means we can go and find all the different modules. So the cockpits, the wings, like advanced wings, nice wings and stuff. We can find all of those components if we go onto that planet. But because it's a gamma intensive planet, it's also going to eat up a lot of my FPS. So I don't really want to go to that planet. So let me look for a different planet that it doesn't have like an extreme atmosphere. And then I can see, okay, so that only has ancient bones, so no salvageable scrap. This is a barren planet. Are those all the planets that are in this universe? Okay, in that case, I have to warp. So let's warp to a different galaxy. Okay, let's expand this. So Corvex, there's no data, out of jump range. Okay, let's find a different galaxy system or solar system that we can warp to, that we can be able to find. Okay, we've got this one with Viking. There's no data for all of these solar systems because I've not visited them. So okay, I'm gonna just pick one system and let's just go there. Let's just go there. Alright, so let's scan here and see if we can find a planet with salvageable scrap. So this is a new system, new solar system that I've actually... Okay, why did you not scan the planet? Okay, Okay, so there's no salvageable scrap on that. Let's look on this one right here. So we're looking for a planet that is salvageable scrap. Let's see that. No, but that is a mechanical planet. So what does it not have? So it has gold and copper and silver and salt. So yeah, that means I'm in the wrong solar system. So I have to warp again to find a different solar system. Let me see, where can we go? That's Corvex. Wait, where is my actual? Yeah, there we go. This system here is where my settlement is in. Then where's the system with my? Okay, so here is Corvex. So it's a mining economy, mining. I think I'm looking for one with because that's dissonant, advanced materials. Yeah, I think advanced materials might be the system that I might want to go to. So let's warp to that. Ooh, look at that starship. Oh, but I'm floating around with my operating hatch open, guys. Look at that. My operating hatch in the back is open. and I'm warping between solar systems. Crazy. Okay, awesome. That was just funny, but okay. Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying this content, you're enjoying this, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Help support my channel grow. And yeah, I'll continue making content that engages you guys and it's fun to watch. Yeah, so let's explore that. Let's see what's here. I'm hoping for one planet. Oh yes, yes guys, perfect. But I don't like one thing. This is a boiling planet, right? But it's fine. We have salvageable scrap on the planet, so I'm gonna land on that planet. Let's see that one here. So let's scan that. So that one only has ancient bones. So, oh yeah, there's 2 more planets. Oh yeah, okay. So this system has multiple planets. Okay, that one only has copper. All right, and gold and other minerals. What about that? Oh no. Okay, so I think let's not waste any time. The planet, the massive planet behind me, is the one where we have to go and land. But I'm gonna try and land on the other side where there's the sun. All right, so I'm gonna land on during the night time on the other side. I like having full visibility. Excellent. So this planet right here is where we have to go and land. But it's a boiling planet. I'm expecting my FPS to drop like crazy. Yes, look at that. I lost like 30 frames, guys. I went from like 90 FPS to like 60. Oh, it's going even lower. Shit, I've lost 60 frames. I've lost 60 frames, like, by just being on this planet. Alright, hectic. Wait, but what is this structure here? There's a nice perfect cube here. Whoa, that looks amazing. Look at this. Look at this. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Alright, let's go. But I love the thrusters on my Starship, guys. It looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. You can see the flame. You can see it looks so good. I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to build my own Starship. And also this new feature of being able to exit, so I can leave my pilot set and my Starship is just now floating in space. Oh, not in space, but yeah, it's just floating around. And here's my open operating hatch. Wait, what are those creatures? I hope they're not lethal. Okay, let's go see if we can interact with them. No, actually no, that's not the main objective. Let's not lose sight of the main objective. Main objective is that. Yes, there we go. So what you have to do is you need to go to your scanner, you scan, and then you see, okay, so that's sec venom. Yes, oh my goodness, this planet is a lot of like, oh goodness. The previous planet I was on was very like broke in a sense because I was struggling to really like find salvageable scrap. But right now, yeah, let's go Let's go and mine that. Let's go and mine that. All right, so you scan it, and then once you find salvageable containers within your scanner, or it's called an analysis visor in NoMansSky rather. So this here is called analysis mode, using your analysis visor. So once you see salvageable container, that's where you want to go. And then once you get there, then essentially we want to check out your terrain manipulator. Okay, just hold on 1 second, guys. I want to increase my bitrate because I see that the quality of the YouTube stream is a little bit blurry. So for you guys to get the better experience, let me mess around with my OBS settings. So just bear with me for a second. All right. So we're just going to increase the video bitrate. All right. All right, I am back. So yeah, please let me know in the comment section if the video quality has improved on your side of the world. So wherever you're watching from, America, the UK, South Africa, China, yeah, please let me know. But essentially we're here. So now what we need to do is take out our terrain manipulator, and then we just farm the ground, remove all of these excess land, piece of land. So we're gonna remove all of that. And then once we get this, so this is basically our salvageable container with components. So now check this out. I'm gonna swap around to my laser because it's quicker. So there's a protective casing, so we must shoot that down and remove that. And then there's another one, we remove that. And then there we go. Do you see on my top right? So I've got so just now, by removing the protective casing, I was able to get this here. So this module. So you can see already, by salvaging those containers, I start to actually get components. So now already I can start to use this on my Starship, right? When I'm modifying it. But that's not the sweet spot. The sweet spot is actually this, right? So now that's the salvageable container. Wait, what? Oh yeah, protective casing. So we need to remove all of the protective casing first. Now let's salvage the container. Whoa, awesome. Wait, pitted pump, it's salvageable scrap. Approximately 1,077 years old, although unconventional in design, superior build quality and premium materials have preserved this technology value. Impractical to use in modern technology, it was to be high. Oh, by a collector. Okay, so basically what this means is that this is a high value item, but I cannot use it when building my Starship. I can only sell it for high value. But I'm sure, oh, there we go. Nice. So I still got 3 of these Thunder-class. I got these, so used for trading. I can sell it for 500 units, almost 1,000,000 units. Okay, that's pretty decent. Excellent. So now I will do the same thing. Tag that. Let's look around to see if there's any nearer salvageable containers. That's 1,000 units away. That's like 600 units. So this one is the closest one. But I'm not gonna walk all the way there. So what I kind of have to do right now is to chuck down a base computer. So because I feel like this place would be valuable for me to make a base here. right? Because I'm gonna be wanting to continue. Okay. I need. Okay, so I need chromatic metal. So chromatic metal. I'm gonna just refine some copper in my refiner. Okay, and then that's gonna give me chromatic metal. So yeah, thank you guys to the 8 people that are viewing and joining me live. Thank you so much for your support and for watching my stream. So I'm just refining some copper into chromatic metal so that I have enough to build a base computer. So if I build a base computer, that means I'm gonna be able to build a base around. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, but is this a good spot though? I think I should have picked a different spot to build my base, but nonetheless, okay. So now I'm going to claim this piece of land to be my base. Okay, so it's gonna search. So no prior claims have been found. I'm gonna claim it. Wonderful. So you see all of this place, like, you know, as far as my eye can see, as far as my vision can reach, is my base. I can build my base, like a massive base around here. But anyways, so this place is now, so I'm gonna rename this instead of Galeni colony or whatever. I'm gonna call it salvageable. No man, come on. Salvageable scrap. All right, so I'll call it salvageable scrap. Maybe I can call it nest or yard or scrap yard. Yeah, cool. So that's what I'm gonna call this base, so that I will, you know, have a better understanding of like capture a new screenshot. Interesting. What stands out here? I think these plants stand out. Great. Okay, cool. So now, every time that I want to essentially find a solar system to find salvageable scrap, I'll just see the name, right, and I can just warp to this system. But anyways, what this allows me to do, it allows me to be able to summon my vehicles. So basically, I want to be quick. So, no man, come on, paraffinium. Okay, let's call my starship. Okay, I'm gonna call my Sentinel Destroyer. So this is one of my oldest starships, my most powerful starship actually, because this was a Sentinel before. So it's not a Corvette starship, it's just a Sentinel. As you can see, I don't have the ability to like walk around in it because it's a single man ship. But the reason why I'm calling it so that I can access the resources, you can see here paraffinium. Yeah, so all of those resources, that's why I called it. So now that means I don't have to like go and farm resources that I already have. Again, simply, okay, except for metal plating. Metal plating, I've got iron already, so all I need to do is simply just craft it. Craft the metal plating. Excellent. And then now we can summon my vehicles onto this planet. So okay, let's just chuck it right about it's a bit closed out here. Okay, that's fine. Let's just put it here. There we go. So if you've watched my previous videos, I call this my Batmobile. As you can see, it's blacked out. It's got this massive cannon at the very top. So yeah, I call that my Batmobile. Cool. Again, this is part of the reason why I love NoMansSky. Like, the game is highly interactive. It's truly open world. I love it, right? Like, you've got vehicles, right? Not only do you have starships, you've got vehicles like this, like these cars, right? Like, it's I can make these animals my pets, right? They can follow me around. Like, it feels like I'm playing a different game now that I'm inside my... Yeah, cool. Okay, let's get out, and then we're gonna break the ground again. So same process. We extract the container from the ground. This is so much fun. And then after extracting it, we switch to our laser. You don't have to use a laser. I just love using the laser, so it was quicker. There we go. And then now I can expose the container. Ooh, amazing. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're sentinels. So those sentinels, if they see me mining, they're gonna attack me, right? So I need to be careful. But check this out, guys. We managed to find a heavy linkage, and there was something else that I got right now. I did not actually get to pay attention. Yeah, I think I got one of these Thunderbird classes as well. So yeah, so that was nice. That was a fruitful run. So let's scan again and then see where the next salvageable scrap. I think there was one where I left my Starship, right? Towards my base computer, there was another one. So let's fly or drive back. No. Ooh, yeah, almost got stuck there. Right. My goodness, I really love this game. Alright, so I believe when I was here, okay, let me get out. I believe I could see another salvageable scrap nearby. Yes, I can see that towards my right, so there we go. That's 1,000 units away. I don't think I can quickly reach there with my vehicle, can I? Actually, no, I've got my other Starship, right? So it's fine. I'll just use my Sentinel destroyer. Look at that Starship. This is a smaller one compared to my Corvette Starship that I just built. But I love this. Like it's powerful. It's a B class. I don't know why it's a B class. It should definitely be an S class, but okay. Anyways, where is the container that I was following? Okay, it's in this direction. Okay, right about. You see how fast this Sentinel destroyer is, guys. As soon as I just put my foot down, it jumps. Like literally, it just jumps. Like it's so powerful. All right. So now we're here. Okay. Let's break down the ground, expose the container again. So all these modules, you can use them to build your Starship as they are, or you can use them to trade to get better modules at the space station. Oh shit. There's a Sentinel that's gonna attack me if it finds me. Okay, let me get inside the cave where it does not see me. Now I can. Awesome. Okay, Sentinels. Oh yes, nice. Look at this. I got a Titan heavy booster. That's a main engine. Whoa, amazing. All right, I love that. I don't really need this, so I need to discard it to create space for new modules, because if I don't have space, my new modules will just get lost. Let me see. I don't need silica powder either. Okay, let's continue farming that. Excellent. What did we get? Oh, oversized canister link. Okay, that's for structural support. Okay, for heavy duty starships. Okay, the Sentinels are looking for whoever is farming. I've got no idea, Sentinels. I'm also looking for whoever is farming, so I can ask them to spare some resources for me. Okay, there is another one. Okay, we have a storm. That's why my screen is getting clouded. Okay, let's go. Wait, I'm out of fuel. Okay. Okay. Okay, everything else is charged. Okay, nice. Okay, let's follow the marker that I left, so we can be able to then go and farm the other resources. But the storm, look at this dark storm, guys, like insane, right? That looks very toxic. Alright, so again, we're here. Terrain manipulator, let's expose this. And now we're exposing it in the storm, guys, which is just very crazy. But I've got like S-class thermal protection modules, so I'm quite safe. Oh, I'm out of charge. Oh no. No. Okay. Okay, again, I don't want to fight sentinels, so I'm gonna have to hide in here. Oh shit. No, not me, not me. Leave me alone. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be difficult because that means I'm gonna have to fight sentinels. I'm gonna have to go into an all-out battle with sentinels. Woo! Okay. They haven't seen me, so I'm still safe for now. But they're investigating me. So I just found something cool. Actually, let's inspect it. So I picked up. Wait, where is it? What is it? No ways, guys. I had no space in my suit. So guess what? As a result, oh no, I did not lose it. Oh, it's in my ship. It's in my starship. Ah, at least. Whew, I almost thought like I'd lost it. Okay, I think I have another engine cover rim as well. Okay. Okay. All right. So I got this. A reactor module. Amazing. Let's farm this. Let's mine this resource. Okay. Wait. Where is that thing right now? That module? I hope I do not lose my module right now. Wait, let's look. Guys, did I lose my module? That Vespa, wait, the Vespa cowling, what? Did I lose it? It was called the Vespa cowling. Where is it? Oh yes, it's here, it's here. Whew, okay, awesome. So I have it. I almost thought I had lost my module. That would have been a bummer. But now I'm out of space, like storage. So what do I need to do? I am thinking what to do. I don't have any external storage. So, okay, I've got an idea. Right. So my idea is I'm gonna go straight into space. No. Yes, straight into space. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go into space. Then we're gonna go to the space station. We will make use of the cache, the module cache, where we can then be able to just deposit all our modules. Okay. Okay, by the way, this is like by far the smallest space station I've seen in NoMansSky. Like the smallest. Well, apart from the anomaly, but yeah, anomaly is not really like a space station, you know. It is, but it's not at the same time. All right, so let's head on out, and then you know exactly where we're going. All right, so I'm gonna use this workshop cache. So basically I'm gonna deposit all my modules to open up space. So anything that I can use to build starships, or my Corvette starships, I can basically be able to, you know, what would be very useful, Hello Games, if any of your team is watching, very unlikely, but having a feature where you can just press transfer all, that would be quite nice, because then you can just be able to do, or at least a feature to select, right? To select multiple modules and then move them all around into the cache instead of having to do one by one. This is kind of tedious, if I may say, right? But yeah, actually, I have quite a significant amount of pieces now, guys. I'm still missing like crucial components, for example, like advanced, or fancy cockpits that will actually define my starship. Fancier wings, I'm still missing those. Okay, but at the moment I have transferred everything I have into the cache. So this acts as like storage for now, and then, okay, this is nice. That's also quite nice, but it's not as nice as my ships. So I'm a bit jelly, but okay. Okay, let's transfer some of these as well to my suit. All right, I'm gonna transfer that to my suit as well. That's also a Corvette module. And then, yeah, I've got nothing else here. But I also want to go to my trade terminal and just sell whatever I don't need. Because at this point in time, I'm just filling up my storage with things I don't really need. What's all of this? Okay, I don't need all of it. I'm gonna sell what I have instead. Starting with glass. Do I need glass? Yes. When I'm building my ship, I'm going to need to, yeah. Actually, look at this. This class module is worth almost 2 million units. That's a very expensive module. So I was getting some really prim. Okay. Okay, and this here is a trade only. Same as this, trade only. This is 150,000. I need that. Graphitinobles. I need those. Cobalt, I also do need it. Okay, I don't need this. It was actually quite expensive. Sentinel boundary map, I need that. Or rather, I want it when I need to look for sentinels. Chewed circuits, approximately 200 years old, 256. Okay. All right. Let's switch to my starship. Do I have anything here that's useless that I don't need? Okay, no, I need these quad servers. I need them. So for the most part, everything I have I need. Emergency signal scanner worth 3 million. Okay, I'm definitely selling that. Right? Worth 3 million. Okay, liquidation was just on the horizon for that element. Anyways, so now guys, I have stashed my stuff in the cache. So all I need to do right now is to head back out of space. Let's go get a few more modules, right? Let's find a few more modules, and then we can come back, and then we can start actually, building the starship again. And yeah, so right at this point in time, we just need to land somewhere on the planet. Again, if you're watching and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead now. Right now, as we are still descending onto the planet, is your opportunity to take a few minutes, few seconds, just find the subscribe button, smash subscribe, and yeah, show some support. Also, leave a thumbs up on this video if you're enjoying this live stream. It just motivates me to want to make more content for you guys, as well as know exactly what kind of content you guys enjoy, and then I'll be able to continue delivering that content in front of your screens. So yeah, show some support, leave a thumbs up, press the subscribe button, and yeah, thank you for already just viewing my live stream and being here. So awesome. Right now we have to land right about here. Okay, and then let's look for the salvageable containers. There we go, I found one. It's a bit... wait, what's going on? Okay, so I found one down there. What's that? Harmonic scrap. I've got no idea what harmonic scrap is. What is it? What is this? Huh. Then what's gonna happen? Okay, it's too bad this type of bad place. Okay, let's feed it. Really? Wait a minute. So I gave this thing my resources and it gave me nothing in return. Well, I mean, such is life, right? That sometimes in life you can invest in things, invest in people, and get nothing in return. So yeah, I guess that was a valuable life lesson. If I'd saved my resources, I could have just moved on along. Anyways, that was a... I'm getting philosophical here, guys. Insane. All right. Okay, I just summoned my vehicle, so I'm traveling with my vehicle now to go to the scene or the site with the salvageable container. So yeah, if you guys really also enjoy NoMansSky, please leave your comments. In the comment section. Let me know what exactly you enjoy about NoMansSky. What's this on the floor? I see something on the floor. What's that? I see something on the floor. Is it something that I can interact with? Yes. Oh, microprocessors. Sodium. Damaged container. A Gek relic. Navigation data. Okay, that was all borderline useless stuff. I don't really need that stuff. Just taking up my storage, but it's fine. I'll keep it for now. So let's just organize so we see how much space we have for new modules. All right, so let's head on with our journey and continue. Oh wait, I'm here. All right, I almost passed it. All right. So what we need is our terrain manipulator, and then we'll use that to open up this. Alright, now I need to switch to my laser and then just remove the protective casing. Okay. Already, after that, you can see that I've already gotten a new module by just removing the casings. Now I'm actually going to... There we go. Whoa, I got 2 new components. Look at that. Actually, 4 new components. An iron barrier. Oh, I did not have these in my modules. These are like advanced modules. So I got that, and then I've got a ducting joint. I don't know what that's for, but yeah, we'll figure it out once we get back to the space station. So I got 2 cool modules. All right, for building my starship. Now let's look for the next one. Okay, here we go. Okay, and is there any other module that's nearby? Near, okay, that's quite nearer. Okay, so I'm gonna head back in this direction after farming that. Where's my vehicle? All right, let's go with my vehicle. I'm stuck on the trees. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Okay. Okay, at least it only uses carbon, so I'm happy with that. Let's actually farm some more carbon as I'm on my way. This thing is a powerful laser, so it's enough to be able to just clear my path with the laser. Remove all the trees in front of me. Okay, now we then continue. Okay, we have arrived, guys. Awesome. So now let's see what cool stuff, what cool resources, what cool modules am I gonna find here. Okay, this looks fancy. I hope I get something nice. Alright. That looks fancy. I hope I get some really cool modules. Okay. Alright. Oh, nice. Already. A firebox bearing. Alright. Let's see. Another protective casing. Let's see. Do I get anything from that one? No. Okay. That's fair enough. A rare item. Approximately 2007 years old. Okay. And then I got a Titan wing module. Okay, interesting. Wait. What was that about? New treasure? I don't know. I didn't really see that. But I saw something talking about new treasure. I don't know if I got new treasure, you know. If I'm rich, then I'll find out soon enough. Once I go to the bank. Oh wow, item recorded to catalog. Wait, is that the new treasure that they're talking about? How do I see it? Where do you, like, where is it? I don't know. Item recorded, but okay. I don't even know what item I encountered, but you said new treasure, and then the next thing, yeah. Alright, so let us continue. Just farming the trees for carbon. Okay, now let's get, oh shit, I got attacked by this plant. And let's destroy this, otherwise it's gonna kill me. All right, so again, this is where we need to be. Let's open up the ground. A neat little trick, guys, that you can use is if this is taking too long, just press T. You see that if I press T, it increases the size of my manipulator. If I press R, it lowers it, and then you've got a much more concentrated. Right, if I press T, as you can see, it gets bigger, so that means I'm able to destroy much larger ground in a smaller amount of time, like much quicker, right? And okay, I'm gonna take a bit of a detour from my main objective, guys, to explain something that I was talking about and why I love NoMansSky. Woo! Look at that, another module, ambassador wing. All right, that's cool, nice. And then, so all these modules are really important, guys. That's basically what we need for us to build our starship. Okay, I got another one of these ducting joints. I don't really want more of those anymore. ×2. But yes, so this is what I was saying. NoMansSky is a crazy game. Like Hello Games, they put so much detail to this. So depending on where you are, if you drill underground, you can either find a cave like this. Like, look at this. This is underground, guys. Like literally I can go underground and then it starts to, you know, interact and see plants that will give me different resources underground. Like this one is giving me pure ferrite. This one gives me, you get cobalt. You see that? You get cobalt. So it's like, I mean, look at this. Now I'm literally walking in an underground cave. Like, how cool is this, guys? Like, how... Oh, look at this. Even some underground animals that... probably the ones that... Oh, shit. Toxins from this plant. So this plant gives you sodium. So this is why I love this game, guys, because it's highly interactive. It's truly open world, guys. Like truly open world, to a point where it's like you can, nothing is the limit. You can go into space, right? You can go into space. Okay, and I need phosphorus and I need an iron ore. I need an iron battery. So let me just charge, let me just create 2 or 3 batteries so I can charge my tools. Okay. That needs to be charged. Okay, is everything charged up? Okay, everything is charged up now. All right, so this is what I was saying. Like, this game is just insane. Okay, so we've destroyed the hazardous plant. Where is that other animal? I can craft pellets, right? So that's another thing within this game. You can craft pellets, like these pellets. Let me show you what these can do, guys. Yeah, where is that animal? Did that animal run away? It was scared of me. But essentially, with the pellets that I just crafted, those are creature pellets. So it's like animal food, basically. So if you run into an animal, you can actually give it the pellets, and then you can decide whether you want to just walk away or you want to actually make the animal into a pet. Okay, this is actually a pretty cool animal. So let's see if we can interact with this. Okay, there we go. So you can see I offered it food. So now I can decide that I want to collect. Wait a minute, I can collect milk. I can collect milk, or I can adopt it as a companion. Yes, so now look at this. The animal is now my companion, so it's now my pet. Come back. Oh, look at it. It's excited. It's excited. So now I wanna get your milk. Can I get milk? No? Gently pet it. Oh, give it some love. Give the animal some love. Okay, let's fill it up. Oh, more love. Amazing. Then let's give it more food so it's fully fed. And then now I can ride it. So that's another thing. You can actually ride the animal. So as you can see there. Like this big animal. That's a bit of a weird posture though of riding this animal. But yeah, so basically I can now ride the animal like I'm riding a horse, you know. But some animals are way too small, so there's no option to actually ride them. You can just make them your pets. But if it's a big enough animal like this, which looks almost like a buffalo, then you're able to actually ride it. And the cool thing is that you can also use your analysis visor while you're riding on the back of the animal, so you don't have to stop moving, right? So now we're looking for the salvageable scrap. I left now. I need to look for the salvageable scrap. So where I am, there's no salvageable scrap. So what I need to do is to summon my starship and then go somewhere. So there's my starship, it's coming through. Lovely. So now we need to go back into space, or not space rather, but we need to find. So I want to go into space because I want to go to the other side of the planet where there's the sun, where it's daytime. Right now I'm on the side of the planet where it's like night time, and I don't really want to be working through, through the night. So as you can see, this is like, yeah. So the sun is on that side. So let's go there. Okay. So we're chasing sunsets. Okay. So now I believe the sun should be focusing here. So let's go and land right here. Alright, so as you can see, it's daytime on this side of the planet. Alright, so this is much better. Visibility is much better, and as you can see, as soon as I landed, there is salvageable scrap on that in that direction. There's more salvageable scrap in that direction. Wait, there's actually a lot more. There's more that side, more that side. Oh, okay, I'll go for the one nearest. I think that's my pet. No, that's not it. Just giving the animals food, guys, because I love animals. Hey. Okay, we're almost there. So we're gonna go farm for some salvageable scrap. So far, we already have like this entire row of salvageable scrap, except for this stuff. Let me destroy that. I don't need that either. I don't need that either. Not now, not now anyways. So this entire row of salvageable scrap, we've been getting it from just farming and mining on this planet. Alright, now let's remove the casings, protective casings. No, no, no! Oh my goodness. I almost got found out by drones. Were they? I almost got found out by drones. I don't want to get into a fight with drones. They're gonna kill me. Haha, look at it. It didn't really see me properly, so it's still investigating. Okay, now I have to go in that direction. got a little bit distracted. I actually ended up passing my destination point. Okay, it's right about here, so let's clear out.
Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
All right. Whoa, nice, lovely, guys. Look at this. I got 2 high energy shields. I also have iron barriers. My goodness. Okay, I love this. So I've got 2 of these ducts. I've got 4 of these. I also got this reactor earlier on. So it all falls under the elements that I got. So just to give you a clear picture of all the items that I've gotten from just mining resources, like this entire 2 lines are almost full. These are pretty cool. So yeah, let's scan for the next one. Okay. All right, not too far. So that's not too far. So hopefully after farming there, we just need to hit 2 more spots and then we should have enough to go and trade for the fancy cockpit. And then we can get a fancy cockpit for our new Corvette Starship. So yeah, that's basically the objective right now. We're just getting Corvette modules, and then after that we're gonna trade some of them for a cockpit, some of them for nice landing gear, and then we're gonna build a Starship, like expand on the Starship that we've already built together. I got another reactor, guys. So 2 reactors. I got 2 light scaffolds. Wait, where are the light scaffolds? Oh, there they are. Nice. Yeah, they are gonna make my Starship, my Corvette Starship, look really nice and fancy. Okay, let's find more spots to go and hit. I think where I'm at, I'm all out of spots, so I have to call my Starship, my actual Starship. Okay, let's see, where can we go? I think somewhere there towards the mountains. So I think somewhere around here should be nice. Should be a good spot for me to land. Okay, so the salvageable scrap on my left, and the nearest one is on my right. So I'm gonna hop back onto my ship, and then I'm gonna use my ship to quickly get there. Hmm. All right. Again, if you're watching, guys, and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please show some support. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. That would help my channel grow, and it would help fund this channel, and yeah, help me continue making more content. So yeah. So right now, oh geez, just need to get my laser, remove the protective casings. Okay. All right. Let's see, what did we get? Wait, we got more ducting joints. I don't want any more ducting joints, Hello Games. I want more fancy modules. Come on. All right. I think there was... I cannot see it right now. Where's my ship though? All right, I'm gonna head back into my ship. Jeez, there's a firestorm coming. All right, we have to chase the sun now because where we are is starting to get dark. Okay, but let's just see one last time before we truly leave the spot. I just want to see if there isn't any salvageable scrap really nearby. Okay, there is. It's in this direction. There we go. Salvageable container. And then there is more on that other side to my right side. Okay. Oh geez, the firestorm is pretty intense. Can you guys see? Look at that. There's literally flames. Yeah. Oh, anti-grav, no fuel. Alright. Wait, where's my marker? Oh, in this direction. Alright, so we are almost done, guys. So just a few more modules and then we can head back to the space station. And then we can continue customizing our starship that we started building together. Okay. Yeah, the storm is pretty intense, but it's nothing that's gonna stop me from working. Yes! Whoa, look at that. Whoa, guys, check this out. I just got myself a new cockpit. I mean, this kind of looks like an ant in a I mean, the design looks like it's an ant. But how cool is this? I just found one of the fanciest modules for my starship. That's so cool, right? Yeah, let's look around. So there's one more in this direction. There's one more in that direction. Okay. So that was cool. That was really cool. So you see, guys, that's one way to essentially get modules, right? So it's by doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Find a planet where there's salvageable scrap or salvageable containers. Find the different sites and whip out your terrain manipulator, dig out those items, and then you get elements that will actually allow you to be able to build your Corvette starships, right? So right now I've gotten so many fancy things, so many cooler elements from cockpits to wings. Like, look at this. to structural elements to reactors, and all of these I'm just getting them from just mining resources on the ground. So that's extremely valuable. And then it doesn't end there. So the more modules they have, oh, the storm is clearing now. So it does not end there, because the more elements that you have, you can actually trade them for other elements that you don't necessarily have when you go back to the space station. Look at that! I also got another one. I'm about to fill up. So once I get three more modules for these slots, then we can head back to the Starship, and then we are going to to the space station, and then we're going to continue. 400 units in this direction. I think I can just simply run there. I don't really need to take my Starship. All right, thank you to the one person that subscribed. I mean, I see that we have like 8 people watching concurrently, guys, so please show some support. That will really help me. So thank you to the one person that subscribed. To the rest of the guys, please, if you may find it to not be a bother, please smash the subscribe button and just help my channel grow. All right, awesome. Because my statistics do actually show me that over 90% of the people that watch my content are currently not subscribed. I'm trying to grow my channel so I can at least be able to reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you don't mind, please show some support and subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, we just found another sparkling plating, and then we found a Vespa diffuser. I think I found one of these earlier on, and then we left it in the space station. But basically, these can be moved up there. This here. So we just need to fill up these remaining 2 spots with actual modules. And then we can then be able to head back and continue building the Starship. All right. All right, and another thing, guys, if you have any tips or if you're enjoying the content, feel free to use the chat section. Communicate with me. Let me know what you guys are enjoying. Let me know what you want to see more in my live streams or in my actual video uploads. I'm always looking for feedback. I'm always looking for, for your engagement. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat, and then yeah, I will essentially adjust my content to fit whatever you guys enjoy. I do play these games for fun. I do stream for fun, but at the same time, I do feel like I have a lot of people that are supporting me, and I would like to make content that also is, interactive and also engages you guys. So if you're here, you're probably here because you wanted to see the Corvette building, or you are here just because you also love playing NoMansSky. Maybe you don't have time to play it yourself, but you just want to watch a video of somebody playing it. So yeah, thank you for that support. But if you also want to continue to see relevant content or relevant videos to whatever you enjoy or whatever suits your fancy, please leave some suggestions in the comment section, and then I'll be able to respond to that and also adjust my content to fit that. Awesome. All right, let's see if we can get 2 more modules. Whoa, that, oh my goodness. I've not even opened up the actual salvage container, but I've gotten 2 new modules already. So what do I need? I'm gonna have to drop my silica powder. Yeah, that's the only thing I can drop. Oh, actually I can drop that. Right, that's so cool, guys. Okay, let's fill up that 1 remaining slot. I don't know if I'm gonna get 1. Okay, let's, what can I drop here? Wiring loom or glass or silica powder.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, I'll drop chromatic metal. It's important, but I'll drop it for now to make space for potentially another module. Wait, this is actually gonna make my starship look really nice and really cool, guys. It's that defense force field generator. Okay, now let's open up this container. Whoa, I got magnetic landing gear. Whoa, so this is gonna make my starship not literally not land on the ground. It's gonna make it hover. Like, it's gonna make it hover. Look at this. It's the magnetic landing gear. So once I start adjusting my starship, this is gonna be a game changer, guys. A massive game changer. Whoa, yeah, all right. Okay, since I have 1 additional open slot, let's see, is there something nearer, something nearby? Yes, that one slot is close by. All right, where's my starship? So we're just gonna go get that 1 last slot filled up with modules, and then we're gonna head back to the space station. I've got so much cool modules here that we can use now, guys, to modify my starship, right? So yeah, if you've been watching, thank you for your patience and for tuning in up until right now. So we are almost to the very end of this resource gathering run. Okay, I just need to find a place to dock this starship. Shucks. No, you're too far now. Oh, is the game bugging out? Yeah, the game is definitely bugging out. Alright. Okay, let's... Come on. Okay, I'm gonna try and land somewhere down here. Okay, I can land here. Alright. Now, where is that? Okay, 300 units in this direction. Jeez, I landed very far, but okay. I had no choice, so I had to do what I had to do. So yeah, we are towards the end, guys. Towards the end. Towards the end of the resource gathering run. Okay. Let's expose the land. Okay, and then whip out the laser. Another thing about it is that, yeah, there you go. So I got another Titan wing module. That's so cool. That means I've got 2 wings, 2 fancy wings for my for my starship. All right, and then let's see what am I gonna get here. A long shot thruster, 2 of them. Wait a minute, what happened here? Wait a minute, I didn't know I had slots here at the bottom. I had no idea I had slots at the bottom. Did you guys know that you could actually scroll down here within your... Wait a minute, is it a new... Is there a new feature in NoMansSky where you can now scroll within your storage? I had no idea you could do that. Oh, I literally had no idea. I actually thought these two elements were going to be... Okay, anyways. I got the elements that I wanted. I filled up these two rows with modules. So I'm content, guys. So without any further ado, let me summon my starship closer to where I'm at. It cannot land anywhere here because it's not stable ground except for that. So now, the time that we've all been waiting for, the time that I've been waiting for. Let's head to the space station. Alright, let's make haste. Let's properly tag it and target it. Woohoo! Alright guys, so we are approaching the space station. Please go ahead, smash the subscribe button. Also leave a thumbs up on this video. Like this video. Awesome. We have landed. Excellent work. And thank you for joining. So now we are going to continue modifying our starship with the new modules that we got. I'm so excited. So excited, so excited. Let me see in my cache. Yes. Now guys, I mean, have a look at this, right? Have a look at this. Isn't this fabulous? Isn't this fabulous? Like, all of these modules, I got them from just going out there and farming on the, right, outside, on the planet, salvaging them as scrap. I got all these new modules, all these cool new modules, and now I can get to use these to build my starship. Like, how cool is this? All right, so I don't know if I can access them, these modules that are sitting here. I don't know if I can access these directly while I'm inside this building menu. Let's find out, right? Oh, no Corvette docked modification. Okay, so I have to change my docked ship because, yeah. So where's my Corvette ship? Yes, so it's this one here. So this is my new dog, like my new ship that I built in this session, in this live stream. The one that I built the last time around should still be here. Yes, this is the Fuyoshi. Oh, so it's still there. So it wasn't destroyed. Okay, so I'm gonna dock this. There we go. So there's my starship that we both built right now. So let's modify it. So it's called the Hammer of Miyoshi. I don't know where the game got this from, but the name is basically just the like the name is a perfect fit. Like, look at this. It does look like it's a Hammer of Miyoshi. Like it's a, yeah. But anyways, I want to see if I can access all my components. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. So all the components that are currently sitting in my cache, right, on the other side, I have access to them from here. I don't have to like put them in my suit first. Okay, so let's try one more thing, guys. Let's try one thing, because I'm using up a lot of space, right, in my hair, like in my suit. So I'm just gonna move all of these out. Wait, I had two of these magnetic thrusters. That's so cool, guys. So I'm just gonna move all these elements. Again, this is a bit tedious. So Hello Games can improve this by just adding a transfer or button, right? Maybe somewhere here in the middle or whatever, where you can just transfer all the relevant modules to your cache. But look at this. I have plenty of modules now to use to customize my ship. Plenty. I even got a cockpit, guys. Look at this. But the cockpit looks like it's an ant of sorts. It looks like it's very alien-y. It's not the best design, so I'm not really big fan of it. I would really love to trade that cockpit. Let's see if I can manage to trade it in. So I would really like to have, so this is the one that I have. I would really love to see if I can swap it out. 15%, no. So that means I would have to sacrifice more modules for me to get that cockpit. Let's see what other modules can I, okay. 31%. Yes, it worked, right? It worked. I got it. I got this. But yes, this time around it's here. So this time around it's in my storage. Hey Springy Dragon, yeah, thanks for the message, for the hi. How are you doing? Sorry, I was just trying right now to trade in for a better cockpit, which is what we just received. So this is pretty damn cool. The first time around I was so sure and so convinced that I did get it, but yeah, now I can replace this ugly, oh, it's not really ugly, guys, but I don't like it, let me just put it that way, with a fancier cockpit. Look at this. Woo! Alright. Hey, look at this. What's this? Like, what's this at the top here? Are these guns? Wait, this cockpit comes with weapons. Comes with guns at the top. Look at that. That's so cool. All right. Okay. So now let's continue modifying the Starship. So definitely the one thing that we're going to remove is going to be that in favor of the magnetic. Yes. And then over here as well, we're going to remove that in favor of the magnetic thrusters. So this is exciting. This is exciting. This is exciting. Look at this. Put magnetic thrusters. So now my Starship doesn't actually land completely on the ground. Like, it doesn't touch the ground. It lands with these magnetic thrusters, which is just going to be hovering in air. That's so cool. All right. So now let's change other elements of the ship. I'm gonna see if I can remove these pieces, right? Yes, let's remove those pieces. And then there should be some wings. It's the rim diffuser, a piece of how Cowling designed to streamline project core ship components. I have a reinforced hull link. Okay. I know that I also received some wings, some fancier wings. Where are the wings? Yeah, this, the Titan wing module. Okay, so I'm gonna chuck that in front right about, okay. So that's gonna change the entire structure of my ship actually, but that means I can maybe place the wing, or no, continue modifying. So I'll have to remove these glasses and then put the wings right over here. Okay, and then I'll put the other wing right here. Wait, why is this one? I removed those pieces this side as well. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. So now we have these pieces here. But part of what I also want to do is remove that so that I can be able to have more cabin crew space. So if I do that, right, that means this starship will have much more room on the outside for expansion, like on the inside, sorry, for expansion. So I've got these cool wings down there at the bottom. This is really like a massive ship now, guys. Like it's out of this world now. We're gonna have some reactors chucked on it. Okay, Titan class landing, Ambassador class. Okay, so the landing bay. So here's the, okay, I was contemplating on removing that thing already. So this is the Titan class landing bay. I'll remove that, right? And then I'm gonna chuck on the Ambassador class instead. Wait, what's going on? I don't need that. I want the Ambassador. Oh, I don't have the Ambassador. Oh, I thought it was highlighted because I had it. I don't have it. Okay, that's fine. Let's put back the Titan. Doesn't make sense to have double because I mean at the top there's no access to it. But while we are still looking at the back of the ship, I do have this fancier longshore thruster that can actually be placed right about there. Now that's so cool. All right, that's looking very pretty insane, guys. Like it's looking. All right, I will change my focus to something else for now. Okay. Still feeling like I could move these backwards, these wings. Maybe remove that, then move the wings back. All right, and then that exposes the front of the ship to that, right? This reactor looks pretty cool. I think I'll move it to that side and move it. I'll have to go buy another reactor. So for now, okay, I'll leave it there for now. Or I can move it on top of this. It's fine. Let's put it back there. Yeah. And then we need to chuck on, so the defense field. It needs to be somewhere central to the ship, right? Because it needs to cover the entire ship with like a defense shield. Oh, it's animated. Oh, okay. Look at that. All right, that's cool. No, what happened? Yes, okay. At least it saved my progress. You see, I really want more space here, but at the same time, it just feels more like, okay, maybe I can swap out the, because it feels too bulky. But I want more like space on the inside. So let me remove this, and then I'll remove that. And then part of what I would do is I'll use a smaller, yeah, I'll use this smaller one like that, and then I can bring back this cockpit, bring the cockpit closer. Yeah, so that makes the ship a little bit better in terms of like size. Yeah, so it doesn't look way too awkward. I will need to find a space to put back that massive cannon. Now I'll remove that as well. Maybe this can be moved a bit backward. Okay, now it looks a bit more compact, right? And then I need more room for my cabin crew, right? So But if I use the... Okay, let's do that. Oh shucks, I don't have more of the smaller ones. I only had one of the smaller ones. But that's a bit weird. I felt like I had more. Yeah, there we go. I have more of it. That was positive. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? So this allows me to be able to extract my team instead of them always having to like enter through the back here. They literally can just come through here, and then this thing here will suction them up into the Starship, and then look at that, they're inside the Starship. Oh, all right, that is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so this suction them up, so that means I don't even need to have the backside, this backside here. I don't really need that, but I'll still keep it, right? I'll still keep it. I wonder what I can do for more room inside the ship. Is this ship like a dual or is it a single? Oh, it is a dual. So the top bulkhead and then a small, and then a bottom level. So for now that looks good. Okay, let's see what else can we add here. I only have one of these heavy boosters, so I'm not going to use the one that I have at the moment. I've got the reactors. I've got two of the reactors. Would have been pretty cool if I could find a different place where I can chuck them. Wait, can I invert it? I like upside down. Okay. Then I can put one more down here. Woo! Look at that. That blue and that. Yeah, it just animates the entire thing. It just gives it a elevated look, doesn't it? Okay. We still have a long way to go, guys. We still have like way too many components to also use. I think I can have this on the front end. So these are the energy shields, right? So I want to check them somewhere where they're visible. Can I not put one on top? I should be able to stack one on top at least. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. If I stack it here, it's not visible. Like literally, you cannot see the component, but it's there. So that would be a waste, right? Because I want to be able to actually see the component where I've chucked it, because they are really beautiful components. So I have to find a different place where I can mount them. They want to be mounted at the very bottom. No, I cannot do that. Let's replace back the wing. All right, and then on the front side, right, firebox fairing. Okay, so this could actually look good on top, right? I actually know that's way too bulky now. And then these are the fuel pods. Oh, okay, they can actually close out at the sides of the ship, right? So I can have one over that side. I don't think they would look much better on where I want to put them so far. So I'll hold on that for now. I'll hold on those for now, and then we've got the defense systems now. that needs to be placed back in. And then remember what I also said, I would have loved to have okay, let's remove that for now. Let's remove that as well, because I want to see where can I put in my, these are iron barriers. This looks really good at the very top right here, right? That, I mean, that's where it needs to be, that cannon. Otherwise I'd have to put it somewhere on the sides of the ship. But then engine cover rim. These are engine cover rims, so they're supposed to cover the engines. They actually look pretty decent. Like, they make it look pretty cool actually. Let's remove this, and then we can. But it's getting too bulky now. So let me actually remove that, because then the Starship is no longer looking really sexy. The more that I'm building this ship, the more that I'm starting to feel like I might want to elongate this Starship so I can be able to, yeah, so let's remove that. I feel like you know, it's kind of like inevitable that I need to make it longer in a sense, yeah, because I've got so many components that now have nowhere to go, that I would really love, you know, to. Okay, and then this could actually be put. Actually, I could remove that, and then take that, and then chuck it right down here. So now, there we go. That's much better. That makes it much more leaner. And see the open pockets here. They just add to the aesthetic of the entire thing. All right. Out plus F4 to access AI command prompt, and just describe your ship and let AI do the heavy lifting. Oh, chat, this guy thinks he's smart, eh? All right. Hey, Lucas, how are you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Out F4. All right. You know what? I'll try it on the next live. And then yeah, we'll try the AI prompts, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I feel like I've taken a few steps back. But the ship is looking okay. So for the most part, the ship came together really well. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I don't have this small piece. Okay, I know what to do. I have that small piece actually. So it's this piece right here. I need that piece for something else. So let me remove that. Then I'll duplicate the longer piece. That should be able to fit nicely, like flush. Wait, that longer piece should have been able to flush. Wait, what is this piece here? So this is a longer piece, right? Oh no. Okay, I'll remove that. And this here, okay, let's remove that. So I see what actually happened here. I'll remove that piece as well, and then go all the way up. So I'll remove that piece. My goodness, I'm really, literally, I feel like a doctor here doing a heart surgery. And as you are doing the heart surgery, you realize that you're tired, or you don't remember where you removed a few pieces. Like you are too entangled now. in whatever you're doing. Okay, let's take it apart, right? I feel like, yeah, right there, this is better. Okay, where it is, this needs to come backward to be flush right there. Is it flush? Let's see. Right. Yes, it is connected. So right from there. Okay. All right. I just took apart my ship that was almost complete actually. Now I have to redo it. So yeah, I know exactly what to do now. So this is gonna go back. It needs to be somewhere here, right? But then I have to put back a longer piece like that. Let me see if it's gonna give me what the look that I'm going for. All right. Okay. And then, all right, so these pieces are now all flushed up together, which is fine. That's, yeah, that's good. All right, so we're back sort of to where I wanted it to be. Now I can put back that thruster, that nice looking thruster. There we go. I feel like I can even lower these wings now, but they look so cool where they are, you know, with these reactors at the very bottom. Take away this man's medical license. Oh shit. Oh no, dude, like, come on. I'm a good doctor, man. I would make a fantastic doctor. If I get tired, then I can just hop on ChatGPT. Maybe that's when I can use AI to finish the job, right? But right now I feel like I've kind of gone a little bit too far, right? I got too carried away, but no, it's looking good. You know, the rear side of this ship is looking good, much better. I managed to create flash here, you know, on the front. I just need to put my cockpit. Should I put it at the top or should I put it at the bottom? That's the question now. Like, I feel like it looks cooler somehow when you have the cockpit like at the bottom, but I'm gonna put it at the top, I think. Yeah, please let me know, guys. I'm running around here with a whole bunch of ideas that are starting to, like, you know, go crazy. But before that, oh yeah, I actually almost forgot. So this piece, okay. All right. So I wanna use this saw bed, right? Because it's just a pretty cool, like it's a nice touch, right? Because if you look at it, if I put it in front of my ship, it's not gonna look good at all. Like, it's gonna look terrible. If I put it on the side, right, I'm going to have that capability of being able to extract my teammates, right, or my crew, right? But then it messes up the entire design, because now all of a sudden it looks terrible, right? But okay, wait. Okay, why did I not think of that? Because I've got an open gap right here. Okay, that was good. That was lovely. All right, so now the crew can enter the ship from this side, or they can enter the ship by literally just standing here and then they get elevated, right? By this, call it an elevator or an ascender, or whatever you want to call it. This looks better on the lower level, not on the top level. I think we can all agree on that. And then the next thing would be to, yeah, let's fully close out the ship now. So, okay. You know, the confusing part about this, or the most difficult part about building a ship, is that you actually tell yourself that there's some components that you're not gonna add to your ship, because once you try to add them, it's going to look cluttered. But if you do add them, that means you have to elongate your ship, right? Or maybe this is just me, you know, starting to box myself. Because, okay, let me tell you my train of thought, guys. Maybe you can all help me out. Here's where I need Lucas, Springy, Dragon, and whoever is the rest of the 8 viewers that are watching online. I need your help, right? I need your help, guys. Oh, 12 people watching. I need your help, right? So we have so many things, right, that we can use, so many components that we can use, right, on this ship. But with all those components, that means I'm going to have to change the way that I've been picturing and thinking about this, right? So first of all, that means I have to remove the cockpit, right? So my vision is I want to be able to bring the inside outside. So what do I mean by that? If you look here, I've got glass panels. So these glass panels, I want them to be able to, oh shit, silver. I need silver. Okay. So let's store the design for later. So the reason why I'm storing the design for later is because I want to come and dock my other ship so that I can be able to take silver from its inventory. So now that's my other ship. It just got docked. So I've got silver in that inventory, I believe. What? No? Okay. I have another ship that also has silver. So let's try my other Corvette ship. It's this one. So it's that ship. That should have silver in its inventory. Yes, there we go. But plenty of silver. Let's move that to my suit. Even the what's this now? The batteries. Okay, let's move that to my suit. And then we have the pure ferrite. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna move that. I might need it. I might need it. The phosphorus, we might need that as well. Living glass, I might need that, so I'm just gonna move that as well. But yeah, I basically need your help, guys, with creativity, because I feel like I'm starting to hit the ceiling here. Let's move the gold. What's the other element? Okay, that's more silver as well. We can top it up. Awesome. So now let's change and dock my ship, the one that I'm currently editing, the Hammer of Miyoshi. There it is. All right. So I'm gonna resume the previous design. Cool. So what I mean by I'm starting to hit the ceiling of my creativity is because I need, you see, I want to use glass panels, right? Actually, wait, this panel can close up the front like that. And then I can do that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That looks lovely. All right. So that means whoever is going to be like my crew members that are going to come all the way to the top, they can be able to see space, like outer space, deep space, right? From within the starship. So that's like one of my designs that I don't want to compromise on, right? At the same time, I have other glass pieces and I've got other components that I can also attach. So I've got this glass piece here. See, if I put this glass piece around, right, you see that this also adds a really nice look to the starship, right? Where the cabin crew can be able to at least see into deep space from there outside. But that means I'll have to compromise one or the other, right? So because right now I need my cockpit, right? So for me to add the cockpit, let's go back and put that. Actually, that kind of looks really good. That actually kind of looks good. All right. I think we might have stumbled onto a solution here. Okay, let me know in the chat. So put the bottom glass thing at the top of the ship. Okay, let's try that. So that's an idea from Lucas. So he's saying we can put the okay, the bottom glass at the top. Okay, let's remove that. Let's try that. So, okay, so if we do this, like, what's your suggestion? Do you suggest that we then move the cockpit to the bottom like that, and then we close the top like that with the glass? So like that. Okay, I admit I kind of like this. Yeah, what do you guys think in the chat? What do you think? Lucas, is this what you had in mind? That actually looks really good, actually, if I can say. Wait, not there. Wait, what do you mean? All right. He said not there. He said put the bottom glass thing at the top. Huh. I thought this was it. Okay. Type out your entire idea, Lucas, in the chat. Like, which bottom glass are you referring to? And then, yeah, I will essentially, yeah, take your opinion into consideration right now. But so far, this is what we have for the Starship. We have other components that we still need to attach. So, yeah, let's have a look. Okay, you can have another compartment at the very top of the ship with windows. Wait a minute. Are you talking about doing something like this? Is this what you mean, Lucas? And then I can put the... Is this what you mean? Wait. Wait, let me know, chat. Wait, actually, this is kind of crazy. Like, this idea kind of... I don't know if this is what you mean, Lucas, but I think I'm actually rocking with this. Okay, so let's move this to the... I think this might actually be crazy as an idea, but a bit behind. Okay. That means I would have to remove the reactor. The reactor is a okay, I like your idea, Lucas. I think it, you know, but if I move it behind, it's gonna get in front of the reactor. So you see that there's gonna be an overlap between the reactor and that, and I need the reactor for the ship's yeah, see that the reactor is important. So it's designed to power and enhance critical systems of the ship. So no. Oh no! Come on, what happened here? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's put back those glasses. I think I'm gonna wrap this entire thing in glass so that you have like a 360 view of deep space, right? Once you're into space. So you have like a 360 view. Like, that's gonna be crazy. Alright. Wait, put the reactor on top of it. Ah. Actually, yeah, you're right. You know, I don't know why I think this is like fatigue. I've been streaming for like 2 hours, I think. So I'm starting to get fatigued. But this is why, you know, fresh brains, fresh minds are needed. I'm gonna chuck a 360 view of like glass components around here, so that once you're inside the ship, you can have like a 360 view, right, of like deep space. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, this looks good. That looks good. And then we can put back the reactor. So let's do it. Let's put back the reactor. Okay, at the very top there. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm rocking with this idea. All right, and then... All right, so the whole thing moved backward. But now, that brings me back to this point, like this point, yeah, where I was earlier on, where if I remove the glass pieces, we need a way to be able to fill this, right? So I've got an idea. Where was that? Okay. How many of these Vespa cowlings do I have? I've got one of each, so I cannot really use, because I mean it's not really feasible. I've got one of these as well, the Taban 4. And then we've got the... Wait, you're saying nice. Then you can have the rectangular glass up front, above or below the cockpit, but below I think would look better. I kind of agree. I think, yeah, I do actually agree, right, that we can put the glass this yeah, this like that here at the bottom. Yeah, I think this actually looks good. Oh wow, all right, so awesome. All right, great ideas, Lucas, great ideas. Keep them flowing. We've got other components. We need to finish the ship. Yeah, and then we have the landing thrust at the back, but none at the front. So that's actually a flaw. I removed it earlier on, so I have to put it back. I'll put it right in front. Nice. Now it's... oh wait, it's... oh, it's not in the middle where it needs to be. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is where it needs to be. All right, and then I feel like something was removed here that is on the other side. Yes, this here was removed. Okay, let's put that back. Okay, so we've got the landing gear at the back, and then we've got now the landing gear on the front, which makes sense. So the entire ship is just going to be like floating, so it never really lands like completely on the ground. So yeah, that looks sick. That looks absolutely stunning. All right, the next thing that we need to do is add defensive systems. So we have defensive systems that we need to add. So actually before that, let's wait. Before, or we've got fueling pods, 2 fuel pods that needs to be put somewhere. I think they're actually nice chunky components that can actually be placed right next to the hull, like right about... wait. No, I don't want to close here though. I think I could move one. Yeah, something like maybe the opposite direction. Yeah, something like that. No? Wait, why can't I put it... see, like I want to put the... so in this direction, but then inverted, the back to the front to the back. I think that would be able to give a nice flowing look. Yeah, something like this, right? I think that would give it a much more complete looking look. But on this side, it doesn't want to do that on this side for some reason. But do you agree though that this is giving it a much more complete look, not like incomplete? Because if it's like exposed like this front panel, then how do I rotate this now? Flip part horizontally. Okay, by pressing E. All right. No, E is not doing it. Okay, rotate the piece by doing that. It's not rotating it. I'm kind of stuck here where this thing doesn't want to do what I'm telling it to do. Which, as you can see on the right side, this piece is like aligned nicely. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted. So now that gives it a much more complete look. You can look at it. Nice. And then let's go on to So hard frame diffuser. Hard frame diffuser. Actually, I could have used. No, I only have one of them. Okay, so I cannot use it. Ducting joint, oversized canister link. Okay, that actually looks good. Oversized canister look. All right, but why can't I move it backward? I want to move it back. I don't know where it wants to attach itself, but I want to move it backward. All right, that actually looks. Yeah, the ship is starting to look really kind of aggressive in a sense. I want it to look aggressive actually. How many of these do I have actually? Wait. Remove that. Replace that with this. Okay, what looks better here, guys? Right, in terms of like adding structural components that are visually stunning, I believe I'm kind of torn because this is bulkier and it has a solid color. Whereas this, can I change the color? G, okay. Let's see. Oh, I can change the colors. All right, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. I can change the colors of these components, right? So, okay, no, I do not say move it. I say put it back where it is, only changing the color. All right, and then I might actually have to remove this and have the double, yeah. And then this here, can I change the color of that as well? Oh, guys. All right, now this is giving my ship personality, right? Like, oh, I didn't explore the option of actually changing colors. And you can change the material from like a weathered finish, inverted gloss look. Oh, look at this, metallic finish. This is insane. Okay, can I apply this to the entire Corvette? This material with the red color, apply it. Okay. Oh, check it back where it needs to be. All right. This is giving the ship. No, continue modifying. Like, look at this personality that's coming with adding colors. Okay, let's see. Change the material. Oh, looks amazing. Whoa, that looks great. Okay, the red really pops out, right? So I'm gonna apply that. I don't know why it's saying apply to entire Corvette, but then it doesn't go on to do it. Come on, shucks. What happened now? Right, G, make it red, give it the metallic look, apply it, right? That's what I want, and then put it back there. Now we're gonna duplicate that, put it back where it was. Yes, like that. Okay. Now, similarly with the with these thrusters, right? I want to put it back where it was just now by just changing the color and the material. We make it red, and then we're gonna. Now it doesn't really want to be placed back where it was. Wait. Ah, come on. I have a thruster right here, so why doesn't it want to be placed where I found it? Oh shucks, I remember. Okay. I Is it, I hope that thruster got placed back where it was, since I moved around. No, it did not. That kind of sucks because thrusters here are looking really nice where they are. The only way I can put back that thruster is by having to first... come on. This is kind of annoying because every single time I have to like... Okay, so this is the only time I can be able to attach that thruster back where it was, by having to first do all of that work, and then yeah, so now I can do that, and then I would then have to go remove that and then move back this piece where it was, like that. So that's the only time I can change the thrust. So it's like a very long process just to change the color of the thruster. If you touch it, I'm gonna have to do the same thing here because I really quite like the red color. Wait, can I just change the color? Oh yes, I can just change the color without moving it from place. Nice, I did. All right. I can change the color of that as well. Should I make it red? I think making the entire ship red is good. That's giving it like a really good personality. I really like it. All right. Same with this side. Yes, immediately applied. Okay. Okay. Then this one here is silver. Let's change it to red as well. Then that as well. The reactor, yes, make it red. And then the, yes, that as well. Ooh, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Whew, all right, that entire ship has personality now. I think I want to change the colors of the wings to something bright, something that stands out if possible. I can only make it darker, or maybe green, that green color instead of metallic. The yellow, make it metallic. Now it goes dark. Okay, that's kind of fine. The gloss look, okay. Okay, I'll change the wings to that. Yeah, so that the wings can stand out a bit. Also, maybe this reactor. Yes, okay. I think I might even change these. Woo, guys! I'm really loving this. Apply the edits. Okay, no weapon systems are installed. So yeah. Now, the next part definitely has to be weapon systems. And I'm already excited to just take this ship for like a test run. So let's start with the defense field. I'll put it right in front of the, yeah, right in front of that. And then we need the giant cannon, right? So this cannon can be attached somewhere. Can I put the giant cannon right in front? Yeah, I can put it right on top. Okay. Then we can put the photon cannon arrays somewhere underneath the ship, right? Maybe on the side of the ship even. So I can put 4 of them. So I can put one right here. Because this is going to be like a powerhouse ship, guys. Like insane firepower. That's what we're going for. So nobody dares to mess with this ship while we are in space, right? I wonder, where does this actually come underneath? All right, it does look nice underneath, like that. Now look at the firepower of this thing. We've got a cannon right over there, cannon right over there. We've got another massive photon cannon right over here. Here's my force field defense. So yeah, we have ample defense systems. I'd really love to have a torpedo launcher. I'll see how I can get it. An ion barrier, a shield generator system for a Corvette-class ship. This module is automatically linked to the Corvette's shielding system, providing a significant performance boost. Lovely. And this, a shield generator. So okay, let's start off with the shield generators. Let's find a place where we can put them. I think somewhere underneath. Okay, I can put one underneath there, and then one underneath there. Okay, cool. All right, now the ship has personality. Right in front we can put in I want a glass panel for me to be able to do that. Okay, cool. All right. All right, so we're almost towards the very end. So this is a fin of the ship. Let me see where it can go. I only have one of it also, so I cannot really put it anywhere. Would have been cool to have, yeah, to have that fin over there. Wait, it's on the same level as the ambassador wing. Yeah, I don't know if that really flies, but I've added additional wings on top of this ship. So we have like, yeah, 4 wings, because the massive ship, it needs a really, like, you know, all the aerodynamics that we can give it so that it can get you know, the boost. All right, now final touches. I think we're kind of done. Actually, we're done. I just need to take this thing out for a test drive, right? Yeah. All right, guys, so we're done here. So here's the ship, right? So it's metallic red and metallic orange in color to give it a really beautiful personality. So we're gonna finalize the design. Ooh-wee. All right. We still have multiple components that we have not used, so we're gonna use these components to build a new ship later down the line. I'm just gonna put all of these inside the cache storage. Geez, I have so many components that I have not utilized. Look at that thing, guys. Look at that ship. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now if I come here, is it gonna suck me up? How is it gonna do? Oh yes, look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? So yeah, I can either open up this hatch and get out of the ship through here, right? But for some reason, if I don't really feel like going up here, maybe I'm carrying something heavy or whatever, I can literally just come stand over here, look up, toggle the button, and there we go. We're inside the ship. How cool is that? Whoa. All right. Okay. So another thing that I need to do before we go any further. Oh, look at this. We have so much space. Okay, the weapon, the cannons are kind of in the view, like blocking the view here, right? Similarly on the other side, like the cannons are blocking. So let me go and remove those cannons, right? Because yeah, they're kind of in the way. So it's these two cannons on the front. Okay. All right. I will go and modify those. Let me try something crazy. I wanna add plants. Okay, wait. Let's first start by trying to add part cannot be resized. Can I put a lighting floor here? Let's see. Okay. No. I was really trying to like do some crazy stuff. Okay, let's remove that. Maybe I can put a plant on it. All right, let's do this. Come on, where in the plants? I should have my plants though. Yeah, there we go. I can put my plants. I mean, I never build any sort of base or ship that will go without any plants, so that will just not be me, right? I love plants. Like my house, I've got like 20 Monstera plants in my entire house. Oh, Monstera is like 20. Then I've got 2 snake plants. Yeah, awesome. So that's good. Then let's no. Wait, what happened here? I thought I'd chucked the plant down. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. And then I'll chuck on another plant right down here. Cool. So this just shows you that like you can do literally anything that you want to do. Like now, look at my ship. And then when you come over there, you're standing right next to a plant, and then to take you up with your plant. Wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Did it drop the plant down? No. So the plant is there, but when you go inside the ship, you won't see the plant. Yeah, that's a bug. Hello Games, they need to fix the bug. The plant needs to go up with the hatch and down with the hatch. But I think it's just way too much, you know, animation and customization. But I mean, for a game this, okay, let's go remove those cannons and then we can talk about the plants later. So these cannons, they need to be placed somewhere else, not where they are at the moment. Maybe even at the top, right? Let's see if I can find. Wait. Oh, I can put them right on top. Woo! Okay. I need to change the color of them rather, because if I keep them, yeah, I'll make them white, maybe black. Oh, that's good. That looks good. That's a bit. Okay. That looks really stunning. Okay. Okay. So apply the edits. Unable to finalize. All modules must be connected. What module is not connected at the moment? What module is not connected? Are we talking about the cannons? Apply edits. Unable to finalize. All modules must be connected. Ah, that's annoying. What does it mean though? Because you see, there's a connecting hatch there, so these are connected for sure. I don't see a module that's not connected, unless it's talking about something else. So is it talking about these? Okay, let's see. No. So it's definitely talking about my okay, let me see if I can put these magnetic things. Okay, so what it's telling me is basically that it doesn't want, it's frowning at me because I'm trying to put the elements on top of these here, and it doesn't want that. Okay, now let's see if it can allow me to then save. Oh, wait a minute. What does it mean? I'm kind of done with this. Like, what does it mean? All modules must be connected. What does it mean? All modules are connected. It's complaining about my plans. Apply this. Oh, all right. So it was complaining actually about the plants. Okay. All right. So it's the plants. Yeah, it was frowning because of the plants. So I can freaking move these back where they were initially. Okay, and then move cannons up where I had placed them, where they are quite visible, where you don't mess with my cannons. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that looks fine. Okay. Okay. All right. So now we have saved it. Then the next thing would be essentially, I need to look up from the outside, right? So where do I have double layers? So right here on the front part of the ship, there's a double layer. And then if I move a bit inside, there's also another double layer. So why does that matter? It matters because right. Okay, it matters because where we currently are at the moment, we can only access the ship from here, and then when we go inside the ship, we only have one level, right? So as you can see, this is my cockpit. Wow, this is a much more advanced cockpit, guys. Look at this cockpit. Look at this. There's so much around here that's happening. Look at this. Whoa, okay. Anyhow, coming back here, I want to add a way for me to be able to access the top level of the ship, right? So that's what we're about to do now. So first things first, we need to add an internal stairway. Okay, there we go. So the internal stairway is then going to allow me to go up. As you can see, now I'm inside the second level of the ship, right? And then when you can come all the way up here, then you can see, of course, like the different, storage space. I'm gonna make it really nice and cozy all around here. I don't know if I'll probably make it cozy. I mean, it's a defense ship. Anyways, we need to add another staircase because guess what? We have another layer, right, of the ship, which is up above. Right, so if I come up here, we have that other glass layer. So there we go. Now we can access this level where basically we've got sort of like a mini glass balcony. So we have three layers to this ship. So this one here we can see all the way from the outside. Oh, this is like a nice little bubble. And then when you can come here, you can see, of course, the cannon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Look at this. Look at these components up close, guys. Like, and we built this, all right? So, and then of course, to get down, you go through. Okay, I think I could even add an additional layer of like stairs, right? Another flight of stairs. Let's add one here. Lovely. So the reason why I'm adding this is because I can then be able to go up. No, wait, what's blocking me here? Oh no, this is blocked. There's no space on the outside. Okay. So let's move this to maybe somewhere. I want to see if there's a place where it can be able to open up. With my other ship, this is able to open up. Okay. Okay. Let's remove it. It should be able to open up to the outside, right? But for some reason, it's frowning on me for doing that. So let me go all the way down again. Yes. And then open the ship. I'm gonna attempt to add. Oh my goodness, this ship is looking beautiful, guys. Amazing. All right. So now we're on the very. Oh, all right. That makes a lot of sense, guys. That makes a lot of sense. So the reason why it's not opening up the when I try to put a staircase is because there's elements on top. So it is technically opening up the roof, but I'm not able to go up because it's blocked by, you know, these components. So if I do need to allow users or my crew to be able to do a spacewalk, basically I need to do this. The one minor modification I need to do is to move the shield reactor to down here. Down here. There we go. So with that, I should then be able to open up my roof to allow rooftop access, basically. Because I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like if you're in space and let's say one of the cannons you were fighting, you know, some space pirates, now you need to be able to come and fix any of these components out here. You need to have a way to be able to exit out the space and do a spacewalk. So that's what I'm able to do. So like this, look at this. See, now we have access. Now we have access. Okay. Now I can walk down through here and I'm inside my ship. From inside my ship, I can walk up and then I can go up. All right, there we go. Then I can walk down here. Okay. All right. I don't know why, yeah, it's bugging out a bit, but yeah, it's fine. So now up here, I need to chuck on maybe a living wall. So make this space a bit more livelier by adding some living walls around here. And then maybe we can add a medipod. We need hermetic seal and amino chamber. Okay, that's fine. Nutrition unit. Okay. The crew berth. Okay, and then we can put another one right over here. Okay, nice. Some crew, some room for like crews, my crew members. Okay. Okay, so we've got space for the crew to come sleep, right? And then here we've got an extension space, right? And then when you come all the way around here, this is like going to be almost like the operating room. So we need a mission radar. I need a microprocessor for that. So let's craft a microprocessor. Okay. So two things I need. Oh yes, okay. So I've got that, and then I need some carbon nanotubes. I also do need the hermetic seal. Okay. And then an amino chamber needs chlorine, condensed carbon, as well as metal plating. I don't have any of that at the moment, so that's fine as it is. I will build with what I have. So the mission radar needs a 1 microprocessor, so we can craft 1 microprocessor, and then I can put on the mission radar. Excellent. So that will go on that side. Yes, that's looking good. And then the nutrition unit needs 50 gold. Wait, did I not have gold? I think I had gold. This needs hydraulic wiring. That's the refiner unit. Okay, hydraulic wiring. Hydraulic wiring. I need 20 salt. My goodness, I don't have any of these elements. So yes, guys, this has been NoMansSky building a Corvette Starship. So we managed to build the Starship. It's looking pretty aggressive. Look at that ship. Look at that ship. Oh, goodness. So this live stream, guys, basically was an extended live stream. It took us through how you guys can find advanced modules. For example, this magnetic shield generator here. Also this I think it's an ambassador class cockpit, right? That also comes with its own weapon system. As you can see, it comes with its own weapon systems. This cannon that I have right here, this photon cannon, which looks amazing. Also this phosphate generator at the bottom. So all of these advanced components, like the one that you're looking at right here where my cannon is mounted, I was able to find all of those components by doing a component run where I was farming components. So if you want to see how I was doing it, just go back and watch this live stream where I started. I will make time, I will download this, edit it, make it a shorter video. But now let's test drive this Starship. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, guys. Oh, I'm excited. Look at this. Woo! Look at that. Oh, wait. They say it's a C-class. That's not a C-class. But anyways, let's chuck on my a few of these. Okay, positron injector. Okay, I'll sort that out later. I need the cadmium drive. Yes, cadmium drives. So that allows me to upgrade hub drives, bounding magnets, preventing rapid. Okay, cool. What else do I need? A teleport receiver, efficient thrusters. Okay. I need. Okay. These weapon systems as well. I need those. Come on, I'm out of space. All right, that's fine. Then, yeah, this is now a really advanced ship. Now look at oh my goodness, look at those thrusters. I've got so many thrusters giving me a lot of power, like a lot of power. We've got 4 wings. My goodness, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Wow. Oh, guys, that looks amazing. All right, let's leave this in autopilot so that it continues on the no, actually not. Let's just leave my pilot set. Look at that. Let's change my view mode to first person, like, so we can really look at this. Look at that. Look at this cockpit, guys. How beautiful is this? My goodness, Hammer of Miyoshi. The name is definitely worthy of this Starship. So we built this, and this is why I love adding these windows, because you can see into deep space. Like, look at that. From your ship, right? Oh, how beautiful. And then operating hatch, this will lower me down into space. Oh, I'm lowered into space. Okay, now let me go out. Look at my ship. Look at this ship. Look at this, guys. How beautiful is this? Look at those cannons. This look sinister, guys. Like, it looks pretty aggressive. Like, don't mess with this. When you encounter me in outer space, don't try to be a pirate and try to like cause problems, because I've got guns for days. Like, look at these guns here. Look at these guns here. Look at that. I've got guns for days. Like, yeah. And I've got enough power to like chase you down into deep space. Like, look at all these thrusters, just ready to provide a lot of horsepower. Insane, insane, insane. Look at these wings. 4 wings on the ship. Look at my force field generator. So you cannot even hit my shield. I'll have my shields constantly up. And this potent cannon. This looks like it's very dangerous. Look at that thing. Okay, let me go inside my ship. I want to fire these guns. I want to test out these guns. Alright. I'm excited. I'm excited. In my next live stream, so please go ahead, smash the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, show some support. And also, if you subscribe, you're going to get a notification for the next time when I'm going to be customizing the inside of this ship. Right now, we just added some living walls. We added some crew berths, places where they can sleep. Okay, let's close this. Nice. We also added this mission radar that basically allows us to pick up, missions from the Nexus while we are in my Starship. So yeah, that's very handy. So yeah, if you want to see, okay, if you want to catch my next live stream where I'm going to be customizing the inside of this Starship, please go ahead, subscribe, switch on your notifications, and leave a thumbs up on this live stream. And next time around when I'm online, it will give you notification. I also have a WhatsApp channel that I recently created. I'm going to paste the link in this live stream after the live stream. So if you guys are keen to join my WhatsApp channel so you can get notifications whenever I'm streaming NoMansSky videos, please just give me a few minutes after this live stream. Actually, I'm going to paste it in the chat of this live stream, and then you guys can be able to join my... okay, give me a few minutes. So I'm going to actually paste the link to my WhatsApp channel in this chat. And then when I'm streaming next time, you guys will get a notification that I am live on YouTube. And then you will be able to come and join me immediately from there on, yeah, my WhatsApp channel in this chat. All right, everyone. So I have pasted right now the link to my WhatsApp channel. So join my WhatsApp channel, and then when I'm online, you'll be able to get real-time updates. Look at those guns. I told you guys. Like, I have serious firepower here. Look at those guns. They're shooting from like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Insane. Okay, now I've changed the guns. Ooh, look at that. Different guns. Oh, look at those. Look at those now. They're cyclotron ballistas. I have enough firepower to take down the entire universe. Woo! All right. And I still need to install more. Right, like, look at those firepower. Look at those guns, guys. Don't mess with me. But yes, so this has been the live stream to just build the Corvette Starship. So if you're joining me right now, I pasted a link right now in the chat. So that link is to my WhatsApp channel. Be sure to join my WhatsApp channel, and then you'll be able to get real-time updates and real-time alerts. So next time when I'm streaming live, you will be able to get alerts on time, and then you'll be able to join my streams. So yeah, and also please hit the subscribe button, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for the support to everyone that has joined this stream and everyone that has watched my stream. Until then, please stay safe, and yeah, I will see you in my next stream. Thank you guys, and thank you for watching. Lovely, this was successful. I enjoyed it.